Okay. Hopefully, doesn't happen again. We'll be very upset if it is. If it does. I do apologize. The stream kind of started off bad because, I don't know, everything decided to crash all at once and say, hey, how's your mother? You should go have a nice talk with her. For those who are watching Jake's chat know that I'm lying.
My stream is not up.
Oh. Thought you were.
I should have, I was, but I disconnected it. Or it disconnected when I tried to plug back into...
Nothing happened. We don't acknowledge that our streams started and stopped.
Well, mine was my own fault.
I refuse
Leave
to
him
acknowledge.
live. I believe him back. My mom, when she was painting the trim in the hallway,
Right.
she needed my Ethernet cord, which runs across the ceiling, more or less, taken out of the hallway so it wasn't in the way.
Right.
So I completely forgot to plug it back in. Should be good. Why is my Discord have to give me notifications? Screw off.
Touch.
Swear to God, mouse, if you're going to be doing that. Where's my phone?
Hopefully this won't be a problem. Fingers crossed.
I think I'm good.
Fingers crossed on this, because I don't know what the hell's happening.
It's fine.
It's probably not going to be the best of quality, but freaking, at least I'm alive.
Your quality is fine. Stop freaking the fuck out. It's
I'm gonna
fine.
freak the fuck out.
I'm looking at it right now. It's fine.
As the main proprietor of my channel.
You freak out all the time, and I'm just like, dude, everything is fine. Coming from my end, watching your stream. Relax. It's fine.
I will
There's
relax.
a problem, I will let you know. Okay? Okay. Come back, Faded. Think everything's good. Yeah, it was my fault. I should have remembered to plug that in. I did everything. Forgot to plug that back in. Oh well.
Alright, I'll let Genesis know that I'm live again. Oh, Gorgeist. I thought we were fighting in Tentacruel for some reason. No, I have the Tentacruel. Lord Almighty, what's wrong with me today?
Many, many, many.
Totally wasn't that electric shock to my frickin' ears.
Definitely.
I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit of a headache from that. How was your day, Jake?
Pretty good.
Just pretty good?
It was okay.
It was just okay? Alright.
I didn't do much.
Any homework you got due tomorrow? Mr. Scholar Man?
Scholar Man. Mr. Scholar Man. Don't have any scholars.
Fun. I start back tomorrow. Fun. In the sun.
Fun. Think everything's good on my end.
Good.
Look, just pulled it up on my phone. I think I'm good.
Alright.
Technical difficulties aside, considering they were mostly self-inflicted, but, you know, hey, we'll let it slide. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. I forgot to say that because we were both experiencing some technical difficulties getting off the ground.
Technical difficulties, mine was self-inflicted. Stop saying I had
Technically a technical difficulty.
No, it was me being stupid. That's much of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the counter open. That's again my fault.
There you go.
That's a simple one.
Found a flaw in your little system there, yeah.
Yeah, you're my flaw.
At least I'm something in your eyes.
Still not much.
Wow, rude.
Wow.
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 So I started watching Dragon Ball Super. No, Thursday night
You
before
did.
going to sleep.
I heard that earlier.
Yeah,
How's that working?
I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm still reading through Dragon Ball Z though, the manga, because I still have no idea what happens in the last arc of the actual series, and
Hmm.
I'm really surprised nothing's been really seriously spoiled besides what I already know.
Right.
So I'm really looking forward to getting to it. Right now, I'm probably just starting the third, um, yeah, 3.5 arc, which is like Cell Games, Cell Saga. Not that I
I
expect you
know
to know what
none
that
of it.
is.
I don't know any of that. I'll be
One of
honest.
these days, you and I just gotta spend like a day and just watch Abridged, and I'm telling you, you'd enjoy it.
Okay. Who knows? Fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully this is the stream. Hopefully, let's hope
Hopefully,
this
this is a
could
stream
be
for
it.
Tyler. Freaking
You need what? 2 followers,
2
and then
followers. That's
same
the goal for tonight. Two at least
two
minimum.
2 followers and the same thing as average views as me, more or less. So who
Yeah.
knows?
Fingers crossed. That Metang got bitch slapped if I've ever seen it.
Bitch slap.
Should probably have let Ray know we were going live.
Eh.
What do you mean, eh? Ray's like my #1 fan.
Well, they should be able to see notifications. Let them know.
Yeah, I'm letting him know right now.
You got swords that I faded? Nice. Nice.
Nice, Evan. Nice.
If you
Nice.
did start the game already, which starter did you pick?
Pardon.
They're all good choices this generation. I don't have any faults with any of them.
What generation?
This sword
Oh,
shield. Apologies about the stream cutting out. Like I said, I forgot the uh Ethernet cord wasn't plugged into my computer, so I had to plug that back in. Oh,
Ray's
goodness.
got homework tonight.
Ooh, fun. I'm sure I'll have homework next weekend, but as long as I get it out of the way and it
Fine.
doesn't affect streaming times. I chose my man Rafiki, aka Grookey. I love that.
Emma would definitely appreciate that joke.
Yes, she would. Emma is our friend's girlfriend, and she is a Disney nut. She loves everything Disney, and she would absolutely love that one.
Ah, citrus. Best
All
out
right,
of it.
so I'm gonna start off some of the conversation that I had thought of earlier.
Yeah,
So
sure, hit me with it.
earlier today, I was sitting there, just playing a little bit of Red Dead 2,
Mm-hmm.
messing around with it. I installed a couple mod managers or mod menus just to kind of, I played through the entirety of the story on my Xbox when I got the game like a year or two, like 2 years ago, whatever it was when it wasn't right when it came out, but a buddy of mine, he played through the game, got bored with it, sold it to me for like $25. Or he said 25, but I had $24 on me. He's like, "All right, whatever." I'm like, "Sweet." $60 game for $24. And it had the pre-order content that he never used. So I was like, "Hell yeah, got it for free."
Damn, all right.
But I'm playing through it on my computer, and I'm just like, I beat the story. I know what happens and everything. I can just use the mod menus and like kind of find secret things or whatever, or just mess around with that stuff and enjoy the game. And then I can play the story in the background, just because, like I said, I beat the story all the way through. I never 100% completed, but I did everything, and I'm playing through all this and just seeing and it amazes me. You play through these games and you don't realize this sometimes, but in reality, it's like, you think of it like people work on this game and make it great. But you look at all the little tiny details. Like somebody, somewhere, when designing this game, like you've played Red Dead, right?
The first one, not the sequel.
Not the second one. So I think Red Dead has the same things. But in Red Dead 2, there's a lot of times, you walk into a house, you open a drawer or a cupboard or something, and you could find an item there. Like, and there's just so many things like, oh, a pocket watch you could sell or whatever. And it amazes me to think somewhere, someone in this world who worked on this game decided this drawer right here, um, is going to have a pocket watch in it. Or like, what can we do for, side content, side missions? It's just boom, here you go. Like little missions. It's just like it amazes me to think of it like somebody decided, yes, let's add this to the game. Somebody took the time to code it in that in this drawer there's a pocket watch that you can pick up and take that to sell, and it's just like it's weird to think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like somebody decided, the whole story. Somebody decided, yes, let's take this mission in this direction, but then another person also decided this drawer needs to have like crackers or whatever, some kind of food item, canned
Right.
beans or whatever. Like, and it's just somebody decided that, and it's just like so weird to think that people were working on this and coded this all. Like, I keep repeating myself, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, you like the little finite details that they add
Mm-hmm.
that don't add anything really to the game except that little like layer of polish that is just so appreciated.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like that's what a lot of games lack. Honestly, is it's just they focus on here's the story, boom, done. But it's once you start working on, oh, side missions, oh, dialogue of random characters that work together. You see the little things that you notice, like you walk into a building and you learn history of the people that lived there, worked there, or oh, you see this person's definitely rich. They have a lot of things in the drawers, or things like that that people took the time to make. Like
Yeah.
it's such a weird thought, but it just adds so much depth to the game. And that's one thing I always like about, like, I want to see that level of detail in things. When like Red Dead has so much of that, and it's just like, whoa.
I think with open world games, you have more of an opportunity to do that because it's open world, more or less. The story is kind of open ended unless you follow like you said, like the main story or side quests or DLC, whatever. But like it offers a little bit more playroom to actually like do that kind of. I wouldn't call
Yeah.
Pokemon an open world game, even with the addition
No,
of like the
not
raid.
yet. Pokemon is definitely not an open world. When we have a fully open world Pokemon game, it'll be the day that we start in the town and we can decide I want to go to this gym leader. Like, most games have like a dragon type leader as like the eighth gym leader, but I want to go fight a dragon type gym leader or as my first gym leader. Like, when you can do stuff like that out of order, that's the day we have a full open world Pokemon game. But until that day, like none of these Pokemon games, because realistically, it's you start here, okay, go to this town, fight this gym. Go to this town, fight this gym. And you can go wherever you want. There's not really boundaries like that, but it's just okay, it's linear. You have to follow this path. And I think someday we'll have that. But we're with the addition of the wild area, it's a step in the direction of having that.
Right.
Who knows?
I don't know. It's definitely it definitely is going to be an interesting concept to see if they ever decide to go down that track.
It would definitely
100%.
be very.
All right, four hearts
Oh,
going into the ho ho fight. First one of the first encounter of the night.
did my laptop just die? What the hell?
That's not good. Oh shit! I should probably charge my school laptop too, just in case I need to take notes or something tomorrow. It's the first day, but first class I have is a lab, so I don't know.
You probably won't have to worry about much.
I am looking forward to my
My
second
lap-
class though. I really am looking forward to my second class.
My laptop was dead earlier. I plugged it in right before the stream, and I don't know why it just shut down like that.
Why
Usually
isn't
when it's
Ho-Oh
dead, it
showing
doesn't
up?
shut down.
Oh, there we go. There's the cutscene. It was like
Thank you
10
for the
full
congrats
seconds.
on 50 followers. And hey, if you want to use that Twitch Prime sub, you can. I'm not going to ask for it. If you got somebody you like more, great. But I mean, I would really appreciate it.
You know,
That would be so cool to have a sub right there. Who knows? One thing I did too, I was actually going to wait until I hit the affiliate and I could get subscribers and all that, but I figured, you know what, why not? Throw it in now so I'm prepared. I did set up the Streamlabs link to get donations. I'm pretty sure it's working. But I figured, you know, if somebody really wants to support and do whatever, I mean, that's not going to be me ever asking for that, obviously. I would never ask for anybody to donate unless we're doing like a charity stream and it's like, donate, please help this cause. Like, that's the only time I'm ever going to ask to donate. I wouldn't ask anyone to donate to me like that. But I mean, if hey, somebody feels the need or feels like, you know, hey, here have $10, go put it towards this game or whatever, like I would gladly do it for the stream or whatever. Or even, you know, if enough donations come and maybe it gives me a chance to get a computer that's better fitted for streaming, who knows? Like, but it's never going to be me asking for it. But I figure, you know what, I'm finally hitting this point where, you know, I'm going to be close to actually being able to get some money out of it. Why not set up the donation link in case people want to do it that way?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Who knows?
Doesn't hurt to at least have it out there, you know.
Yeah. So, why did my laptop die on 9% battery? I've seen it get down to 3 and not die.
Was there anything running in the background
that would kill it? No. And it's plugged in. That's why I'm so surprised it died.
Oh.
You're the one I watched the most? Well, I appreciate that. Compared to how much I really put the time in to do this a while ago, it's nice to see people that are caring enough and getting energetic about watching the streams.
But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's my second class of the day because it's podcasting. So I'm really excited to get into that. Even though, for those at home who don't know, I've been a part of a podcast show for the last 2 months. I haven't been on like a ton of episodes, but I still enjoy like hanging out with my boss and the other co-hosts. Very cool people.
Hey Tyler, I got a big question for you.
Sure.
Where can people find this podcast of yours at?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Jake. Just plugging my shit right off the top. You can find us on wherever you find podcasts. That would be Apple, iTunes, podcast player. Give us a listen, give us a review, all positivity. You can find us on Stitcher, Apple Podcast, I believe Castbox if you have an Android phone. We were on Spotify, but I don't know what happened. There's a problem, and it's not updating. Or you can find us on Facebook. I forget the link for Facebook, but give us a look. Give us a listen. We talk about like kind of current events in the media, and then talk mainly about like new albums that come out. So far, since I've been on, we have talked about the new albums by Megan Thee Stallion, Miley Cyrus, Busta Rhymes, The Gorillaz, and so on and so forth. One album I was very upset we did not get to cover was Blue Oyster Cult's The Symbol Remains, which is probably easily one of my favorite albums right now.
Faded asked what time or what's it called for Android and what time in UK?
What time in the UK for what?
Well, the podcast when it happens.
Oh no, we release stuff. We don't do live.
Well, it just kind of comes out whenever.
Yeah, it just kind of comes out whenever. We our first episode back for the new year will be. Let's see, we're recording next weekend, so it'll probably be out sometime Not this week. Next week will be the first episode of 2021. Yeah, we took about a month off just to, kind of get into the groove of the new year. As for the app, it's called Castbox on Google Play. That's the best place I found to listen to stuff on Android that isn't Spotify. I have not talked to Jarrell, the showrunner, about why it's. And there goes Tentacruel. Sorry. I have not talked to my boss Jarrell about why Spotify hasn't been updating the feed or what's happened there. I'll bring it up to his attention sometime soon. Yeah, give us a listen. Give us a review. Give us a listen. We appreciate it. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's all good. You couldn't make it to that Minecraft stream. I get it. The internet's commit dead. My internet, if I wasn't hardwired, I'd be more fearful for it. Which is why I'm hardwired. We've had a lot of problems where the internet in this house will just decide, oh, I'm supposed to be on.
Yeah,
I'm turning off, and it's frustrating. The internet, it was very annoying in classes sitting at home last semester where I'd be in a class. You gotta wait 5 minutes till the internet comes on. It was like, great, I can't get online.
Yeah, I had the same problems because Dad was home with stuff in the evening, and Evan was home doing on his phone. So that late class every Wednesday night was a pain in the ass to get through.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't even I had problems with when people were on the internet it was slow. It was just it randomly would, even if I was the only person home, it would just be literally I'm dying for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just didn't want to stay on. Tyler, what is the name of your podcast?
Oh, it's called the Puppet Perspectives Podcast.
Yeah, you definitely should have said that.
Yeah, I probably should have. I thought I said the name. Oh well.
Maybe you did.
Yeah, Puppet Perspectives. The Puppet Perspectives.
There you go.
It should be like the cover of the artwork should be like a blue background, black lettering, and a few pictures of puppets on the front. Come on, Ho-Oh, dude. Why you gotta come after me, man? I just got my tentacle and it's burned. How do you burn a water type?
You burn a water type. You can burn a fish.
Oh, guess that's true.
You can burn everything in this world except for ice.
All right, big money. Come on, let it be the first encounter of the night. I would laugh my ass off if it was.
All right, stream over. Got the shiny. Woo!
Yeah. Well, no, I'd probably change gears.
Obviously.
I don't know to what. Probably finish up Solgaleo. Solgaleo? Yeah, close enough.
I say Solgaleo, but I think it's technically Solgaleo. Or maybe Solgaleo? I don't know.
I don't know. Listen, I am no expert on Pokemon pronunciation, as we all very well know. Alright, going through. Lopunny, no. Gourgeist, no. Bronzong, no. Big money, big money, big money. Ah, fuck, no.
Rip.
Man,
now, here's the most important question of all time. Do you know the Wellerman song?
Yes, I do. And I love the Wellerman song. It is one of my favorite songs to sing and hum to myself when I'm really tipsy. We're talking maybe 3 or 4 drinks in. I'm walking around my house, kind of waddling back and forth, just singing that. Or at least as best as I can remember. Back. Yeah, I want to keep a record of hope. Kind of number 17.
Yeah, you do need to keep a record of Ho-Oh. You can't lose that.
No, I can't, because I'd be very upset if I lost it this deep in.
That would not be good. Not at all.
Ho-Oh.
Okay, so
Yes.
like I said, it's made it to the top 35 of Apple Music, apparently.
Oh! Well, damn. I didn't know that because I don't have an Apple product. Oh, wait, well, I have my computer, but...
You don't use that to look up Apple Music.
No, I have Spotify on my phone.
I only the only reason I have Apple Music or whatever the hell the paid service is just because my friend sent me a playlist. She sent it me through Apple Music, so I'm like, well, I can get the $5 student plan. Why not? The only reason I have it was just because of that playlist. But it's nice if I want to listen to a specific song, I can just say, "Hey, thing I won't name because my phone will go off. Play this."
I got shafted. I had to pick Garbodor.
Garbador,
Honda. This
Garbador.
one player's name is Honda Civic. Shout out to my boy Honda Civic for picking the
Honda.
Lycanroc.
See,
Surprised he didn't
very
put the little
interesting.
trademark symbol.
Faded only knows that because it came up on TikTok.
What, the
Faded is on
Wellerman?
Spotify too, apparently. That it's on 35 of Apple Music.
A lot of sea shanties and Weller music is like starting to become popular.
Let me see. How do I look? How do I look on Apple Music for top
Oh.
top 100 global?
Oh, so Jake, I finally exported the Lego Star Wars thing today. Finally got
So
that
I don't
done.
know which.
Yeah.
What
So
would it be?
yeah, same deal happened to me. Oh
God flag.
no, not ad revenue. Whatever shall I do? I use this as an archive. I don't care.
What is the song called?
The Wellerman.
The Wellerman.
Wellerman is one word.
I'm probably not looking in the right category because I don't see it anywhere.
If anything, it should be maybe classified. If sea shanties isn't a genre, then it's probably under
It's
folk
only
music.
giving me top 100. That's the thing.
Hang on.
That's
I'll check
daily.
on Spotify while you check on Apple Music. Go home.
Oh
How
wait,
do I
charts,
check?
top songs.
Browse all. Made for you. Fight. Drain punch. Up. And alright, well, I guess I can't look that up. My Spotify is kind of. Yeah.
It's in the top 40s.
Fight.
I do.
One more drain punch. Buy him.
Eh. I've searched.
As have I. Oh, my top songs for 2020. You want to hear my top songs for the year 2020?
Sure.
All right. Start, I guess, at the top. I don't know what kind of order this is in. We have Tattoo Vampire by Blue Oyster Cult. We have Fortunate Son by Creedence Clearwater Revival. Baby's Got Venom by, I'm not saying that name, Toussaint Morrison, I think. Balls to the Wall by Accept. 3 and Sevens by Queens of the Stone Age. Big Gun by AC/DC. And I Got the Six by ZZ Top. Two more bonuses. Rock Bottom by UFO and American Woman by The Guess Who.
Hmm.
Yeah. Some of my top songs. Some of the
Just
other
search it up.
ones.
Just search it on Google. I'll search it later. I've taken enough time for sure.
Wow. Apparently, I listened to Love Machine by Wham enough times for it to be on my uh, top
Ooh.
songs for 2020.
Fun.
Two. Oh, I figured that Rob Zombie song would be on there. Ooh, this is a great song for any like rock listeners. It's called "Crazy" by Nazareth. It's not on any of their like actual albums. It was made for a soundtrack for a movie from the 80 yeah, from 81. It
Hmm.
is it is such a good song, and it's like one of those songs you listen to like when you're driving around in the summertime, windows down kind of style, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Faded's top song was The Day I Died by Just Jack.
All right. I want to swap. I want the Wish Cache. Wait.
Okay, so to shift gears from music a little bit, my other piece of discussion that I had for the stream, um, I'm not a huge history nut or whatever. Like, there's not a lot of things that I'm like nut.
Nut.
Um, nut.
Nut.
Um,
Sorry.
there's not a lot.
I'm
There's
not.
not a lot of things like that I'm like I want to look into or learn more about or whatever. But one thing that's always fascinated fascinated me like on YouTube and all that is videos of people exploring abandoned places or whatever. Like I don't know, just seeing some of these places and kind of just seeing it frozen in time um is just so it's creepy but surreal in an interesting way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like visually
Like it's
pleasing.
very eerie, but like some of these places that literally looks like just they were abandoned the middle of the day. Like I saw a hotel, or it was a hotel, and like a part of the bit, like there was cleaning supplies all over the building. Part of the building was set up as if people were staying there and left out of nowhere. Like there was suitcases and things, but it wasn't like squatters were living there.
Hmm.
It literally looked like they just were there. People were in the hotel, and then all of a sudden, just everybody up and left out of nowhere. And it's so weird to see that stuff. Um, but naturally, one of the there's obviously you see abandoned malls or whatever, but there's some very big places that people are always like, this is one of the things that everybody heard about. Like, um, if you've ever heard of Disney's River Country in Orlando, the water park,
I
like
think.
that was always it was the first ever themed water park in the world, I believe, but it was Disney's first water park, and
Hmm.
it was very small, um, and it was like connected to Bay Lake, which one of the problems with that is like lakes like that in Florida get amoeba and stuff like that. And there was a literal death because a kid who was swimming in the water had a brain eating amoeba that got to him.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say that's the reason why the park was shut down, but it wasn't at all.
Hmm.
Um, they had opened Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon, and they were much bigger with a lot more to do and had so much more capacity. So, um, River Country just eventually shut down. It shut down for the yearly maintenance and just never reopened because they couldn't compete with the bigger water parks they had.
Hmm.
But it was one of those things that everybody loved to just go and see it because it was sitting there from like I think it shut down or they closed it 2001. I can't remember the year off the top of my head, but they closed it way back when, and it sat there up until I think 2018 when it was demolished because they're building a new hotel. But it was just this water park sat there for so long, this piece of Disney history just sitting here, um, and never touched. The world started reclaiming the land, and this kind of trying not to turn it on to Disney because that wasn't my main focus of this, but I love looking at like abandoned things from rides, like
Right.
some buildings that literally had abandoned rides that were just sitting there. They never got rid of stuff, just literally left stuff there for years, and it just became like backstage, things like that. But one of the big things was, did you know one of the original Disney parks are abandoned and the new one is built on top of it, and you can still get into it somehow? What park is that?
I would assume that's the one in Anaheim, California.
No. No, that I think Paris. No,
No, because the Paris one's still open.
or
It's not doing hot, but
Whatever Euro Disneyland is. I think I know I have a lot of Disney knowledge like that, but I can't remember which one. It's not. I don't think it's California, and I don't think it's because there was only ever they only ever had Disneyland, and then they made uh why can I not think California Adventure? Couldn't think of the name of it. Disney World has only ever had the four parks that there are there now. But anyways, I've recently I kept seeing a couple videos pop up, and it got me interested to look into it more. Um, the disaster of Chernobyl.
Yeah, because there was like a mini series that came out on Netflix like a few days
And,
ago. I thought.
HBO. It was on
Oh,
HBO, and it was in 2019.
oh, whatever. Yeah, something
Um,
made Chernobyl come back in the news. Yes.
yeah, but I kept seeing. I was looking up some abandoned video things and all that, and Chernobyl popped up because that's one of the biggest abandoned things in the world. Um, and it was just like I've been looking at videos of like explorers that go in and seeing the control, like, that are getting into Chernobyl and seeing the control room or whatever, like things they can actually get into, and it's so surreal. Like, and you see people that go and explore the actual town that was there, that all the workers from the power plant lived in, and it's just literally they were told this is going to be temporary.
Hmm.
Never went in, so there's clothes, like all their personal belongings that are still sitting there, like, because they were told pack a suitcase, you'll be back soon. Never happened, and they just. But that led me to I saw clips of the the mini series popping up on YouTube. So last night I'm like, I'm gonna watch this because I see people exploring Chernobyl, like getting tours, like, and everything, and it's like, let me watch the mini series and actually learn the loose story of it, because the
Yeah.
mini series it wasn't exactly true to life. Like, they added some new characters for the whole storytelling aspect of it.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was this like dramatized storytelling that was on like from a year or two ago?
I have no idea.
What was it a documentary?
No, it was a 5 episode miniseries.
Okay, so it is that series that I remember. Okay. I thought they were like talking about like a documentary like miniseries that they came out with.
No, they basically had actors
Yeah, it's
and
a
made a show.
dramatized.
Yeah, and it was obviously not 100%. Like, one of
Clearly
the things,
not.
they made this female character that she wasn't real, but she was basically take the hundreds of scientists that worked on everything and made it into one character to be easier than having 100 scientists.
Yeah.
But and they changed some things because there was a helicopter crash that happened like 2 or 3 days after the explosion in the miniseries, but in real life it was like 2 or 3 months after. But, like, for the most part, a lot of the stuff is, um, really to what happened.
Yeah.
Um, and a lot of this stuff I never knew. So, like, kind of the loose, basic thing that happened was the reactors that they used. They
Mm-hmm.
were called RBMK reactors. And I don't know how nuclear reactors work. I didn't remember that one, so I'm not going to try to explain that. But I know generally, like, they use nuclear fuel, which creates steam that powers turbines, thus into electricity. Um, and they were in this the leader of this control room or whatever at the time. He was attempting to get a promotion, so he's like, "I will see to it that this test is completed." Um, and the test had failed multiple times. Basically, the test was something with, if the to keep things powered or keep the turbine spinning, if the power plant was to lose power, diesel generators would take over for whatever reason, I don't remember. So they were doing this test to see, if we drop the reactor over, how, if the turbine keeps spinning before it slows to a stop, will it keep the power generating long enough for the 60-second period of time to hit where the diesel generators take over. Um, and in this test, nobody knew, because the secret was kept from them, that the control rods, which were made of boron, um, which stops the reaction, the control rods had graphite tips, which sped up the reaction. So while they were bringing the reactor back up to power because it almost stalled out, um, the person in charge, a very arrogant man that couldn't be told he was wrong, um, told them, "Well, forget all the safety, just do it." Um, and as they're doing this, they put the control rods in, and the reaction starts skyrocketing because the graphite mixes with it before it even reaches the boron, and there goes the reactor skyrocketing until eventually it explodes. But because the secret was kept from them, nobody knew the reactor exploded. Like nobody ever believed it when they said, when the people that physically saw it, they're like, "You're lying. It's not possible." And it's just like it's so surreal to see all these people, like, just they're portrayed so arrogantly, but that's how they were. Like, and it's just nobody believed it that the reactor physically exploded. They're using the tests to tell, how much radiation is in the air, but they're only using the small tests that tell a small amount. So they're like, okay, this small amount, not good, not bad, we'll be fine. But then it's like, oh, it's so much worse. And just seeing all the things they try to do to fix this. And another aspect of the documentary that was interesting was watching, this takes place in the Soviet Union, so it's much more of a different culture.
Oh yeah.
um what up, Blackstep? How you doing? So like the miniseries ends with um the Professor Logoslov, who is like a, pretty sure I'm butchering that, but he's like a
You're allowed
he's
to.
an expert in like the reactors and nuclear reactors and this specific kind.
Right.
And he knew the secret of why the reactors did it. Never told anybody until the lady who encompassed all the professors was like, the people need to know the truth. Um, so he tells it at the court hearing that they're in, and like because the Soviet Union and all their laws, as soon as he does it, people are like, nobody will ever believe you. You went against your testimony that you did before. You no longer, just basically they said you no longer exist. Everything you've ever done means nothing now. Nobody
Wow.
will ever believe you. And it was just like, what the hell? And he died. This guy, he killed himself 2 years after the reactor exploded. To the day the
Damn.
reactor exploded, 2 years later, he killed himself. And until then, nobody cared anything that he said. Nobody cared to fix the reactors so they wouldn't have the graphite tips until the day he died. And he was forbidden from ever talking to anyone about what was the problem with the reactors or whatever. And he made these tapes that told his story, and that was what, when he died, people were like, "Oh, wow," or kind of something like that, and it was just like they're seeing this stuff, and it's like, "Huh," and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we should probably fix these reactors."
Uh,
2 years after the explosion, and it's just like, what? It's just so surreal to see the story. I would highly, highly recommend, if this is something you're interested in, watching this miniseries. Like, I was like, it's 5 episodes. They're about an hour long. Um, they're on HBO. Like, if you have HBO and
that's easy.
Comcast or whatever, you can watch it. But it's like,
Buffalo.
it was really worth it. I was like, wow, it was just it was so good. And I'm, like I said before, I'm not a huge history fan. I'm not somebody that likes to look into history all the time. But just watching this, I was like, wow. And this got me to, I'm like, you see the fake scenes that they filmed for the show of what the Chernobyl reactor looks like. I'm like, what does the real reactor look like today? And I've seen videos of people going into, so like the way the reactor is protected, they built a building around the reactor, but it was built years ago to contain the radiation, so it's not the best. And then in recent days, they spent $2 billion building like a moving kind of dome structure over the reactor so that they could conceal it while they start to, I believe, dismantle the reactor over time. And this building is supposed to keep the radiation sealed in for 100 years while they work on it. And I'm like, okay, obviously people go into this, but people actually go into the building around the reactor that they call the sarcophagus, and it's like, yeah, there are videos on YouTube of people going in, and it's so surreal just seeing the inside of this building, like seeing the control panel that that night the people doing the test controlling the reactor were in when the building exploded, and it's like, wow. And one of the most eerie things, when people go into certain places, you
Hey,
can see
Genesis.
the radiation on camera. Like, on the cameras, it looks like just white floating object, and that is the pure radiation affecting the cameras. And it's just, you watch this as people are in there. It's like, these people could die in 2 minutes by
Oh yeah,
being in
no,
there.
because even after what, almost 40 years or so, that place is still radioactive, and it still
Mm-hmm.
will be for hundreds of years to come.
Mm-hmm. So there was the one type of isotope that was in there had a half life of 24,000 years,
Yeah.
and it's just like, if they do nothing, that's how long that stuff will stay there and affect things.
I mean,
And it's
again,
just
and
like,
there's only so much that people can do to get rid of that radiation since it's seeped out of the reactor and actually into the town and some of the foliage and wildlife around too.
hmm
So,
I mean, just, it was really a lot of things that I had no idea that they did, like originally, like, but one of the things that happened by, so when the explosion happened, the building was on fire. They thought a tank of steam exploded, which caused the fire, and some water that goes through the reactor was in the tank. So they're like, that's where the radioactivity is coming from. It's just this water, but it's not anything that will kill anybody significantly. It's a high enough dose that it could be a problem, but it's not something that these people need to worry they're gonna die. Um, but it was, so as they're putting out the fires, these tanks below ground are filling up, and if um if I'm trying to think of the word. If the core, the
right.
radioactive material that is turning to lava basically breaks through the bottom of the core and hits these tanks, it would cause a thermo explosion. Therm,
Thermonuclear.
thermal I don't think it was thermonuclear. I think it was a thermal explosion or whatever, but an explode because the water would instantly turn to steam and cause an explosion that would destroy areas for, I think they said, 2,000 miles, which would destroy so much. So like these people had to, you know, these men had to go in to this almost submerged room with water that was all holding like radioactive materials in it, like highly irradiated water that, like, believe it or not, these guys, they said, you most likely will not live more than a week. Two of them were still living the time of the documentary in 2019,
Hmm.
which was like, what? But like these people had to go in so they could, because they couldn't get in from anywhere else. They had to go in, open the tank so they could pump that water out. And then still, if the materials got to the bottom of the core, like that magma, it would have breached the concrete into the groundwater, and it would have, the entire, I forget what the river was called, but the entire river to, I think it was the Black Sea, would become contaminated,
Oh,
which
gee.
is the drinking water for millions of people. Or I don't know if it was millions, I think it was thousands, but it was like, so these men had, like miners had to go under the core and put something to do with liquid nitrogen in to keep it cool enough so that it wouldn't get through that concrete pad. Like they had to physically dig below the core of the reactor, and it was just like these men, like what they had to do just
Can
to.
you imagine just first being born in the bitter cold country of Russia, living about maybe 18 years and deciding, oh, I'm going to become like some sort of environmental scientist or some nuclear physicist or something. And then you spend the next 10 years getting that degree only to be sent to Chernobyl in an effort to cease its leakage of radiation just to be heavily exposed and then die like maybe 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
That is
But it's
freaking.
just
Oh.
so surreal,
Oh yeah, no,
like all
totally.
the
Like,
stuff.
ugh.
Like I've been a huge fan of like looking into all this abandoned stuff, and Chernobyl has always been one thing that pops up because I always see videos and I'm like, I want to know, like, what's happening in there now. Like have people been able to get in this building? Are there videos of this? and it's
So
just like they exist.
So I got two things because I know of that you might be interested. The first one is an abandoned. I think it was either a prison or like a resort over in Japan on one of the small islands off the coast. Completely
Hmm.
abandoned. It looked like maybe an earthquake or something had hit. Like kind of damage on the exterior. I think it's Japan or somewhere in the South Pacific. But it's eerie as hell. Like you can see like the vines and nature just kind of crawling back up it. Look it up. It's very, very creepy
Yeah,
looking. The
I
second
will.
thing, the second thing is actually something a little up my alley because you know me, I like the spooky shit kind of sorta.
Right.
Actually, no, this is a two-parter. Give you two for one.
Ooh.
There's an island I think in Brazil. Yeah, Brazil. I'm gonna butcher the name, uh, but it's called the Island of the Dolls, right?
Hmm.
So the story goes that it was like an uninhabited island for like hundreds of years. A guy went out there, and he was apparently a toy maker who had a young daughter, and she died. And the only thing he had left from her, because they were very poor, was her doll. And I guess he put the doll outside or something, and just over time, like dolls would like wash up on shore and like just
Huh.
be littered across the island. And it's like there's no like solid answer for why it keeps happening. The other
Interesting.
thing is something that I'm definitely afraid of, called the Island of or Snake Island in freaking Mexico or something, where an invasive species of I think viper invaded this one island, and there's no structures on the island except for a lonely a lonely what do you call them? A large tower and has lights lighthouse. I couldn't think of the word. Okay,
You're good.
and there's a single a lighthouse in the center of the island, and just over the years, because of the invasive species, there I think if I remember correctly, there is about five snakes for every foot of that island, and it's a pretty big island. There was like the last people who lived there didn't make it out alive because by the time they had realized that the invasive species had been there, um, when they were trying to leave, it was already kind of like too late. Like they were rampant on the island,
Wow.
and they're still there to this day. And they're one of the most deadly snakes alive. I forget what kind of viper it is because I do not look up pictures of snakes. I am definitely afraid. Um,
I feel you.
but yeah, like those three places, man. Those are the first things that pop into my head.
I'll definitely look into it. Like I'm not a huge history nut. I don't like looking into historical things, but just some of
Oh
these
no,
abandoned things, I'm just like, it's so fascinating to me. And it's like obviously the whole Chernobyl thing, like it was such a horrible disaster, but looking back on it now, it's interesting to look at all of this. Like it was in the 1986, I think, it happened. So it's like you see all this, and they're working with what they had in 1986. But it's just so interesting to see all that stuff.
oh yeah, no.
But I always like looking up videos of people exploring the town of Pripyat. Like you see the houses, like there was a school in the town. When it's like you see the desk still had books, pencils, there were bags and coats all in the classrooms. Like literally, people were told we got to evacuate, get everybody out, drop everything, get like do this, and it's just they're like you'll come back. It's like no, like that place was literally left abandoned, and it's like 1986, like never stopped. 1987 never came, and it's just so surreal.
I
Like I love
guess
looking into that stuff.
yeah. Genesis is in the chat with me. They said I wanted to play my mobile Final Fantasy game while watching you, but or you took up half the screen. Sorry about that, Genesis. Sorry
That's the
about
end of my
me.
whole tangent on
No,
Chernobyl.
no, it was very interesting.
It's just
I know you're not
I,
a big history nut, but like if you're still like more curious about like the more in like no, it's not a deep dive per se, but a guy did a deep I guess a deep dive would be the right word. You dumbass. Um it's a guy named Dan Cummins who's a comedian. He's been doing like a
Mhm.
podcast since like 20 something. He does a lot of research. He does his homework and everything. He did an episode, I think, about Chernobyl maybe 2 years ago, and it was a very
Mm.
good episode. It was very well informed and episode. So if you want to check it out and get a little bit more information, just be wary. It is a podcast, but he does his research and he's very I wouldn't say yeah he's very anal about being trying to be accurate. So check it out if you got the time.
I will definitely check it out. But my whole thing was like I kept seeing some Chernobyl videos, and then that led to clips of the mini series popping up in YouTube, and I'm like, you know what? I've heard about this mini series for a while. Let me check it out finally. Um, I'm like, let me see what it is, and it was really informative, but not it was a documentary, but not a documentary. Like
It was a
gave
docudrama.
you, yeah, like it gave you all the information, but it wasn't like you're sitting through a full-on documentary, which was nice.
Yeah. Here I actually found the name of that Japanese island. It's called Ashima Island. I'm gonna send you a picture of it in
Discord, yeah,
yeah.
send me that. I'll definitely take a look.
Oh yeah, it's like right up your alley. Upload
I
and
like a lot of this stuff.
yeah. And I'm gonna look up what happened to it real quick.
I'm sure you weren't answering it because I was in the middle of my whole tangent faded. But what is that Disney park that was abandoned and then
yeah, we like
I'm
brought
curious.
that up.
I'm good. I'm sure you didn't say it just because I was in the middle of my whole conversation. But I'm curious as to what Disney park this is. I've been kind of in the background trying to rack my brain what it could be, but I can't think of the Disney park that it could be.
Okay, so Hashima Island is an abandoned island off of Nagasaki, lying about 9 miles from the center of the city. It is one of 505 uninhabited islands in the Nagasaki prefecture. Non-abandoned concrete buildings, undisturbed except for nature, surrounding seawall. It is the symbol of rapid industrialization in Japan, also a reminder of Japanese war crimes as a site of forced labor prior to and during the Second World War. So it was technically a prisoner of war camp.
Hmm.
So, and apparently they did not abide by the Geneva Convention, looks like. Because Japan was, while it wasn't as bad as Germany during the Second World War, Japan still did some pretty major war crimes. Unit 731, I think, that was like Japan's version of like Mangala, if I remember correctly. The island is also known for its undersea coal mine established in 1887, which operated during the industrialization era. So that's probably right near the. Oh, well, I'm not going to go into a history lesson. So it's
Faded
like
said, I don't really remember. Give me a day. You're not referring to the water park River Country, are you? Because that's the only one that comes to mind, even though that doesn't exist anymore. But I don't think there wasn't really a park built on top of it. But that's the only one that would have really came to mind because you could still get into River Country, even not legally, but. I don't know. That kind of stuff has just been something that I've always kind of been fascinated in. Like I love watching videos of people exploring abandoned buildings and all that.
yeah.
It's interesting just to see all the stuff that's left behind and all, or just to see like these things that you never see in your life. Like you'll never see what the inside of an exploded reactor looks like, and it's just now you see the videos of like all these white lines going across the screen. There it is. That's radiation. It's like not something that you'll ever see, and you won't just see normally. That's what fascinates me about it.
Wasn't wasn't there a horror movie like from 5 or 6 years ago that was like kind of based around the
Around what?
Chernobyl? Thought there was. And that's 19 encounters we have done, boys. Let's frickin' go.
Sweet.
Big money, big money, big money. What
Oh.
the hell?
Um.
What?
They said I don't know. It was one where someone got in, stole pieces of Disney properties, like the character mannequins, and they were banned from Disney. I remember hearing about that stuff. I think somebody got into an old building, not really old. It's more of a cast member building at this point in Epcot, and like there was an old attraction. I think it's been removed today with one of the new rides they're
Version.
building. But there was a ride, I forget what it was called, where you basically get shrunk down and go into the human body to stop a virus from killing this person. It was a weird idea for a ride, but it was there years ago when Epcot was still that first kind of design it had, where it was like,
City of the future. Yeah.
the future, imagination, all that stuff. So, a ride of exploring the human body fit in there. And I remember videos of people going into, like, part of the ride was still back there. It's just you couldn't get to it at all. And I think they did it from there. That might be what you're referring to. I can't remember. I've heard quite a few stories of people getting banned from Disney because they stole things. I just remember
Rightfully
hearing
so.
somebody stole an animatronic character called Bugsy, I think,
Hmm.
and that's the only one that comes to mind.
I don't know no Bugsy.
Well, it was a ride from before our time, or before we would even have remembered any of it.
I know that, but most of the time they base it off of Disney property, right? Like Disney characters.
Not in Epcot. The original idea for Epcot was supposed to be that it
I know,
wasn't
City of the
Disney
Future.
characters. Well, no, it wasn't. Epcot was supposed to be, well, yeah, City of the Future, but it was originally wasn't supposed to have anything Disney character related.
Right.
Because the original idea for Epcot that Walt Disney thought of many years ago, obviously City of the Future, but wasn't supposed to be a theme park. It was supposed to be a literal city of the future with futuristic transportation and all that. But when he died, they kind of lost sight of that and turned it into a park, but still kind of kept the theme of future and everything. So, you had like they had the life pavilion, imagination, they had future stuff, like all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had the world showcase. Like it wasn't supposed to be anything Disney, but then eventually that's why you have a lot of weird rides of Disney
Hold on,
characters
hold on.
that
Time
haven't
out,
been in.
time out. This fucking game sometimes. I have two Mr. Mimes offered for rental. The Galarian and then the Kanto Mr. Mime. Game. And now it's just offered a Ditto. Are you
Ooh, the Ditto is good. Well,
Oh, Dios mío.
the
Sorry,
Ditto was
continue.
the Ditto was really good in Solgaleo, just because you transform into it. It's got Solgaleo's abilities and everything, but um
I'm taking the Raichu.
um
Something better out there.
yeah, that was the original plan for Epcot, and then it's slowly over the years gotten Disney characters that we know of. Ditto is pretty good in the raids. Just
Like
because, I mean, as soon as you get to the legendary, you transform into the legendary. So you have a legendary on your side. Obviously, it's not going to be the best just because you have fire flying against fire flying, but
yeah. So there was a Chernobyl movie made back in 2012. It is not good. It has a 5 out of 10 on IMDb, 19% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 32 on Metacritic.
yeah.
However, um, Google rates it as a 77%.
Hmm,
So it could be one of those things where it's actually decent, but the critics just like ripped it apart.
probably. I mean, I'd check it out just because it's something I'm interested in. It doesn't have to be the greatest movie,
Yeah,
but
it's an hour and 33 minutes, rated R, horror thriller, called Chernobyl Diaries.
I think I've heard of that actually. That name
Yeah,
does sound familiar. That's what most people use Ditto for, Faded. Ditto is, well, the only Pokemon you should really use for breeding unless you're going for egg moves. I got a notification. Screw off. What did I get a notification for?
Oh, here we go. Audience reviews for Chernobyl Diaries
Oh
from
boy.
from Laura S. Oh god, this is a lengthy one. Here we go, boys.
Oh
Camera
god.
work. Filming was almost entirely in first person perspective, and at first I thought it was another character that would soon come into shot. Four dimension environment perspective, example of those scenes were very disappointing. In the first quarter of the movie, they are on the bridge of death. They could have done quick cutscenes to actual footage, so that's just. The obliviousness of the cast is lost since you neglected to show the audience the true gravity of the disaster and you completely fumbled the prime opportunities. Fundamentals. She really she really went like ripped this one apart, didn't she? Audio, lack of audio layering slash music score is very disengaging.
Hmm. Why do I keep getting Discord notifications? Discord, thank you. Stop. Go away. I have freaking streamer mode on and I keep getting
Yeah.
it's not giving me the sound, but it keeps popping up with the notification of an at in the servers I'm in, and I'm like, can you not?
Oh, Jake, I think
Like
I have to watch this now.
what, the
1 star
Chernobyl one?
review. This feels like baby's first horror film. Cliche all around. You can surmise who the sole survivor is pretty early on. Nevertheless, it was nice to see intimate shots of the town. Hang on. If you aren't used to horror movies, this would be good enough for someone who has seen every trope and direction a horror movie could go. I promise you, you've seen Chernobyl Diaries 5 million times with the exact same characters. Oh my god! Also, screw Paul.
Is this the Chernobyl Diary?
Yeah, this is one of the reviews for the Chernobyl Diary.
If you're interested in watching it because of that aspect, I say we watch it together.
Listen,
One of
it's
these days.
it's no joke that I'm a connoisseur of crap. Okay, it's no secret.
What, you want to watch it together one of these days?
Um, sure, fucking why not?
We could find it. Sweet.
Oh, Genesis says I was just reading a rumor about Disney World that if you yell "Andy's coming from a Toy Story characters in Mean Greeks," they would all fall down.
That was true.
That was
It
Has that
was
changed?
true. Yes, that has changed.
Okay.
The cast members used to do that, like, because in the Toy Story movies, whenever Andy was coming, they would yell, "Andy's coming," and it would have to be get back to where we were last. Like,
Yes,
we
I've
don't
seen
want
Toy
him to
Story.
know we moved. And cast members used to actually do that as a fun little Easter egg because they dress up as Woody, Buzz, and all those characters. But there was like some of those costumes are really big. Like if you've seen like the Buzz Lightyear costumes, they're
Yeah,
big and a lot of plastic and things. And I think there was one time they did that, and I think somebody fell onto a kid, and the kid got hurt.
Oh,
Or it might
jeez.
not have been a kid, but it was complete accident. Like it wasn't intentional or whatever. But because of that, they're like, no, if you do Andy's coming, that you can't go down. And the cast members will actually, recognize it. Like I've seen some cat videos of cast members where they're in the costume and somebody yells, "Andy's coming," and they look around all confused, like, "Wait, where is he?" Then they're like, "Whatever." Like they do that hand wave thing, like,
Yeah.
"Whatever," because they're like, "We can't do that anymore." But we're not just going to ignore it. They're like,
Yeah, no.
"Whatever, I don't see him." So yes, that was true, but they had to put a stop to it because of safety concern.
It makes sense.
Mm-hmm. You have Discord, Blackstep. I have Discord. We have Discord.
Oh,
Hooray.
we all have Discord here
We
in
all
Milton's
have
Milton
Discord.
Land. You went here, really?
I went yo.
Making a that was okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, focus set.
Fuck you, Sash.
Yeah, it's the lesser of the here.
Microphone.
See,
why do you
okay,
keep doing
so
this?
since we're getting back into Disney, strangely enough, so growing up, I got to see some of the major Disney movies, especially the Disney Renaissance movies, on VHS. As a kid, and I liked them. But
Right.
like Like I've seen a bunch of Disney movies, both the cartoons and like some of the other stuff throughout the years. And I have a few good favorites here and there, some of which people will never have heard of. But it's just I don't get it. You know,
Don't get what exactly.
I don't get the full thing about Disney. Like I can appreciate like yes, Walt Disney was this man and he kind of came up from nothing and then he, you know, created this entire studio, this entire business like,
Yeah.
and it's amazing and what he did in his lifetime and how it's still around today and how it works as a company in a global economy kind of way, but I just like I feel
To
like I'm
me,
missing
I
something.
get what you mean. To me, I think it's Disney, like the parks and the movies and all that. They have some kind of like magic, and I know
Yeah.
magic, but like they have this magic that nobody else has. Like you go to different theme parks. Like I've gone to Disney World and I've gone to Universal Orlando. Like I've gone to those parks. When you go into the Disney parks and things, like you feel like you're actually in that world. Like you walk into it and it's like Magic Kingdom in Disney World. Like you walk into the park, it's got the different worlds. You feel like you're in that world. But like when I go to the Universal parks, they don't have that feeling. Like it honestly just kind of feels like, okay, we have this park. Let's put a bunch of our, you know, characters and creations in this area. Disney. It also kind of carries over into Disney movies. Like there's some magic I feel that they do. Like it just you feel connected to the movies, and it's just you connect with them in a way that I feel a lot of movies don't. I don't. I definitely don't feel that connection the way many people do, but I can see where comes from. Like it just has this magic, this feeling that it gives you. Like all their movies, that it's just I don't know. It's just this feeling.
Like I
Like
can
I've
appreciate
been to a
like
couple theme parks, but it's just something about Disney parks, especially. Just nothing comes close to just the feeling. You know what I mean?
yeah, like there's
And I
nothing
think it
akin
also
to it. There's nothing else like it.
yeah. I think it also comes from you grow up watching Disney movies. These are some of the first movies you might see, and it's just a lot of people connect with them, and it's all you see one Disney movie, you see another and another and the same people making it, and I feel a lot of people just grow attached to that.
Like I remember one of the first movies I can recall watching was 101 Dalmatians. Like me and my brother would love watching that movie when we either here at home or over at our grandparents' house when our parents had to go to work. Like like I watched. Let's see. I watched Aladdin. I watched. I'm sure the other
Mm-hmm.
ones. But like my point. Like I grew up watching these things,
Yeah.
and I'm older now, and I went back and rewatched some of them the last few months. And like I remember certain memories attached to it, like where I was when I was a kid. But I don't know, like it. And when I go, like you said, when I go to Disney World, yeah, it's like you're stepping into a whole different world. And I as an adult, I still like going because memories with my parents and memories in general. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I'm going with this. It just I
Yeah,
feel like
I
I'm
get what you.
missing something. I'm missing something important,
I feel
integral
it's
here.
just kind of everybody who has that connection to Disney. They have this moment where whether it's just going to the parks for the first time or they see this movie, it's just something gives just that feeling to them, and it just sticks with them. I definitely can't say I have that feeling, but I mean, I feel like I have it more than most people, but not as much as some of the big Disney fans. I
But
don't know.
like, it's weird too because some of my favorite Disney movies aren't the animated ones. Like well, there was one animated one that was like my absolute favorite growing up because my mom and I watched it. Um, and you're
Right.
not gonna know it. You're not gonna know who the name of the guy is. It's called The Incredible Mr. Limpet, and it's starring Don Knotts, who was uh, the deputy from Andy Griffith. The Andy Griffith Show.
Hmm.
That was like when Netflix was like still renting movies to home. Like that's one of the things I watched with my parents. I also
Right.
watched the original like Escape from Witch Mountain movies, which are phenomenal, especially since I rewatched them. I think you remember the whole story with that. Um, with
I
one of my
remember that.
favorite horror actors of all time, Christopher Lee. Um, or even The Cat from Outer Space, which I actually rewatched with my grandparents. And little did we know, there were like two big characters in that movie, like those actors, who were actually on MASH, one of my favorite like
Hmm.
old time TV shows.
Interesting.
Like, and like stuff like that. Like I like those older cheesy like live action movies because I don't know why. Like I remember watching them and remembering them fondly as a kid, and going back and rewatching them now. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Like these movies, I like. I like the B movies of Disney. I guess I'm trying to say. Though I've never seen Black
Yeah.
Cauldron, I want to, because it looks interesting. And Black Cauldron
Hmm.
was during Disney's Dark Ages, which really don't hear too much about. It's
Yeah.
always about the Renaissance, the High Age, and the Golden Age, and
Obviously,
yep.
that's the stuff that they're. That was some of their best stuff. Of course, that's what they're gonna. Who knows? How we all doing in chat? I know we've been conversating a lot. How we
Yeah,
all doing?
Genesis, how you
Head,
chilling?
headphones.
Oh, Genesis left. I
Oh,
think.
headphones. Stay. God, my headphones. They have. You're supposed to stick this onto like your
Mhm.
desk or whatever, and it has a volume up, volume down, mute button on it. But because I don't really, I have a permanent setup, but at the same time I don't because it's eventually my whole setup's eventually going to come with me to school. Um, it keeps fall. I have it set on my the top of my computer, and it keeps falling off, and it's so annoying because every once in a while it falls off, and then it gets hooked on something, and it's like, oh, hold the wire. Annoying.
Yeah, it looks
Glad
like
to hear
Genesis
you're good,
left.
faded. Oh,
My timer isn't working.
is your thing up?
Yeah.
Playing a retro game. What game you playing?
Ooh, I heard retro game. Please tell me.
I was gonna say you were probably gonna be really
My ears
interested.
perked up at that one.
I
Yeah.
hear you're doing good, faded. I am good. How about you, Tyler? Are you good?
I'm hanging in. Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Glad to hear that.
I don't want to wake up early tomorrow and go to class, but you know what? I still have to because it's my last semester and I want to get this shit done.
Yeah. I didn't have to wake up until 10 tomorrow just
I'm,
because of my class doesn't start till 11, but then my parents were like, "Yeah, somebody's supposed to stop by the house tomorrow and check on the condition of the water and everything, so you're going to have to let them in around 9." I'm like, "Great, thanks."
I'm like the Pinocchio of the working world. I want a real man job. I want a real job.
I want to be a
That
real
was more.
boy.
That was more Mickey Mouse than Pinocchio.
I can't do it. Blackstep is playing Rayman Legend.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's a
I
pretty.
think I I think I played one of those games years ago, but
I remember seeing gameplay of it, but I never played it as a kid.
I honestly have no idea what it was. Funny enough, there was this furniture store we went to years ago. We went to it like 2 or 3 times looking for furniture,
Why do I
and
feel
they
like I know
had
where the story's going?
it's not really going anywhere. It was just there. They had a setup, like two gaming consoles set up for the kids to play on while the parents looked. And I just remember there was I think it was a PlayStation, and this weird game. I have no idea what it was. I wish I knew what it was. Um, but I don't know why. I don't think it was Rayman, but I don't know why Rayman comes to mind when I think of that game. I wish I knew what that game was. I can't remember anything about it. I never knew what the hell I was doing. I just ran around trying to run and jump, and then it was just like, time to go. But I just remember playing it like 3 times because we went there 3 separate times.
Mhm.
I just wish I could. I wish for the life of me I could remember, but that was so long ago.
See, I remember like there was a furniture store like down in past the Shore Mall, right? Or right near the Shore Mall.
It might have been out that way. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
because I remember there was a furniture store like that that had like a little area for the kids, and there was a PlayStation 2 there, and that's where
Mm-hmm.
I actually later on I actually did pick up the game because I actually found out what the game was.
What game would that be?
It was called Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Actually, I should probably go back and find that game. I think it's actually on my retro
That
shelf.
could have been it.
You want me to send you screenshots real quick?
Hang on, I'm looking this up on
Yeah,
my
look it
phone.
up because if this is the same thing we're thinking about, because it was a PlayStation 2, I think, right?
I believe so. Ratchet and Clank what?
Up Your Arsenal. That game was.
I just want to look at a screenshot and see if I notice like some level. I don't know.
I so one of my first memories playing video games
I
I can
just
recall.
remember all I remember was like this forest and there was like some factory that you were trying to get in.
Hmm.
This could have been it, honestly. I don't know.
One of the earliest memories I have of playing video games
That's going to
was
take some
at
more
base.
investigation. That could have been
Yeah,
it.
definitely. One of the earliest memories I have playing video games was an N64 at my daycare center that I went to right in town. Um, and I don't remember the game exactly. All I remember is that there was an opening cutscene, people were playing cards, and then it was just like the first level, bam, you're on a cliff. Like you're like walking on the edge of like a cliff,
Hmm.
like a ravine almost, like in a ravine. And I don't and for some reason I always think that's like a Banjo Kazooie game, but like when I start to think about it now, it's like neither of the Banjo games have like a level like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I could ask
I don't
my
know.
my buddy, but
I just remember this game I played. I'm pretty sure it was PlayStation and it was that long ago that it was definitely a PS2.
yeah,
Like there was no way it could have been a PlayStation 1, but I doubt that or just a normal PlayStation. It was definitely not a PlayStation 3 because it was not that
yeah, that
long
was
ago when PlayStation 3s came out. It was before that, but I don't know. The Ratchet is the main guy. Clank is the little robot, right?
yes, yes.
Ratchet kind of looks like the character that I remember, but I don't know.
Because like one of the first like levels of the game is a forest level,
Hmm.
but I don't remember trying to sneak into a factory.
I just remember some forest in a building or a building in a forest. I don't know. That's gonna take some investigation. I mean, if that's what that is, that would be absolutely funny. But
About to say, freaking, we can go to our local retro store and see if we can find you a copy to play. Although, wait,
well,
Ratchet and Clank is a PlayStation exclusive, so it probably wouldn't have
I'd have
been on anything else besides PS2. If
I'd,
that's
I'd
the
just have to
game.
do I'd have to do an emulator,
Ugh, God bless you. I
which I have.
want to get a PlayStation 2 emulator to work for me for once.
I'll send you mine.
Please do, because I want to play that game I was talking to you about.
Yeah, I have one because I started playing. I forget the name of it, but it was one of the Spyro games, and it was
Right,
only
right.
released. It was released back on PlayStation 2. It was kind of when they tried rebooting the franchise and made it more combat heavy, so to speak. But it was only on PlayStation 2, so I downloaded a PlayStation 2 emulator. So I will attempt to send you that file later,
Yeah, man.
or send you the link to download it.
I'd love to.
Oof, oof, what? Your phone turned off. Rip,
Oh, jeez.
rip.
Rest in pepperoni linguine, my friend.
Pepperoni.
Oh, pepperoni. Is linguine like a type of pasta?
I think Linguini is a character from Ratatouille.
Thank you, Mr. Pixar.
Oh,
Hang
I
on.
love it.
Is there such a thing as pepperoni linguine, or is that just something I picked up somewhere?
I don't know.
Oh god, it's Italian. I don't know.
I
Oh,
don't think linguini is exactly a pasta.
linguine. Let's see. What is linguine? Linguine is a type of pasta similar to fettuccine, and trinete, but elliptical in section rather than flat. What the? Okay, so it's just, yeah, it's just the flat noodles you get. That's linguine. So is there such thing as pepperoni linguine? Let's follow that up. Please let there be some.
Pepperoni.
Please let this be some like
Pepperoni.
American recipe crap. I would
Pepperoni.
laugh my ass off.
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni linguine. Oh my god! Okay, pepperoni pasta, which I assume is with linguine.
Perhaps.
Pepperoni pasta, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looks delicious. But I don't know, cause like it's essentially adding pepperoni to like spaghetti, in a sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be all
Doesn't
for it.
sound.
I'm not a one to not like knock weird food combinations. I am no one to knock someone for a weird food combination. 20 encounters, by the way.
28.
I don't know. I feel like I'd try it. I'd feel like I'd make it and try
Did
it.
you
You
just
know,
say 28?
no 20.
Oh, I thought you said 28, and I was going to say, I'm like, you were just on 19 a little bit ago.
Surprise!
I'm going to say,
Speed
I'm like,
run
there's
this
no
shit.
way you can get through 10 encounters that quickly.
Yeah, I know, right?
Unless you're doing it solo, offline.
I need people with brains. I need human beings.
You don't need human beings, you just don't need AI.
Correct. I don't need AI. All right. See, please. 20, big money. Comf key, no. Wish cash, no. Magneton, no. Ho-Oh, no. Baby.
I.A. I.A. What do I.A mean? What do I.A mean?
Hell are you
do it.
saying?
I don't know. Blackstead said A period I period A.
Oh.
AI.
I'm taking comfy.
I'm gonna see if I can download the link to Rayman Legends. There you go.
All right. Guess I'd like to keep record of it.
Oh, I see what happened. They were trying to probably Blackstep was you were trying to say AMA, but you hit I, then hit the period instead of MA, and then accidentally hit enter.
Hate when that happens.
Thank you,
Invite
Ponzo Bot.
others.
Perfect timing.
Who's here?
Huh?
Oh. Huh?
I just said thank you, Ponzo Bot.
Oh. Damn it, Kami Guru. Why aren't you working today?
Your bot just committed not work.
Yeah, it's pretty much said, I'm going to commit not living anymore. Haha, sucks to be you. Alright, hold on.
I had to update all my commands and things. Because I figured, if I'm gonna set up the donation link and everything in case somebody wants to, I should put that into the auto command. Say, hey, put this for to get to the donation links, or it'll say go to the bottom of the description. Or I'm attempting to use Twitter. I have a Twitter account. It's linked and everything using the hash or the exclamation point Twitter, but I don't know how
Oh,
often I'm
Stark's
going
going,
to use
shit, I'm
it.
the leader.
I set it up so I could actually use it for updates and things if I remember to use it. Ooh,
What is
link
money
to
water? No, God! Oh, fuck. Sorry, didn't mean
link
to say
to Rayman Legends.
that. Fucking
I
Jellicent.
will
Screw
open
it.
that so at
Probably
least
bad
it's there.
choice. Alright, let's...
It could have. It
I'm making a
Ratchet
new
and Clank
timer.
looks more like I remember that more look like the game that I remember than Rayman does, but who knows? Yeah, no, that Rayman definitely was.
Submit. Unclick that. Edit that. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Excuse me. Copy. Submit. Hit. Alright. I need to hit that one. Edit. Control V. Hit that submit. I found out how to change the timer time frame. Yeah. So when you're in the timer tab, there's a little settings icon in the right hand corner. You'll go in and you say, oh, here it is. So you can set it for 10 minutes, which I'm going to do.
I think mine is definitely got to be set for 10 minutes.
Activate.
just because they happen the commands go off every so often, but
Bug.
not that close together that it's like annoying in chat. But it's
Yeah.
often enough that it doesn't get too grounded. Especially right now, if I have a lot of people in chat ever, I can make them happen quicker. But for now, 10 minutes makes it so it's in chat, but it's not too annoying,
Yeah.
which is good.
Console.
We're gonna hit 2,000 encounters tonight. That's
Ooh,
my
that's an
goal.
orb beetle.
And
That's a
I'm just like,
G-Max orb beetle. I need that.
I'm kind of like, will I actually make it to the shine or 2,000 encounters and no shiny? The world may never know. We will know if I make it to 2,000 with no shiny.
Yikes! That's been a long road. If you get to 2,000 with no shiny.
Well, considering I know in some games, but I know some people have done it
In
full
less.
odds, like in older games where it was 1 in 8,000. They've had like, I saw somebody he was doing, I think, a safari park hunt. I don't know if they had the shiny odds or the shiny term or whatever, but they were like 50,000.
Oh God.
I think 54,000.
That's not
But in
worth it.
but that's also, I think they were doing 4 DSs at once.
Oh well.
So they're getting 4 times so it's 4 times less than work, but I've seen people go pretty far, but that's also, you do it full odds back in older games where it was 1 in 8,000, you probably really would hit that.
Yeah. Still, that number hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I should let
I just
Otaku
want my
know.
shiny Regirock.
Now let's hit with the Starfall attack.
I just want that shiny Regirock. Tomorrow, guys, if you're interested, we will be later, probably around what, 7 again, you think?
Um, all depends because I'm actually cooking dinner tomorrow night. So I think we're just doing. Yeah, nothing crazy.
We're doing episode 2 of Lego Star Wars. So
The second part, we're
out.
going to be working on episode 3 of the
And
complete
3 and
saga.
4, or at least 3. If we can get through 4, we can.
I think 4 is going to be the big one because 3. I mean, what we got the first 2 episodes done in like what, almost less than 3 hours, if that.
Let's see.
Night, Dad.
What was the VOD? I think we were a little over 2 hours.
I think so because we were like 2 hours 40 minutes or just shy of it.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's see. The Star Wars 2 hours and 36 minutes.
All right.
Is what my VOD was. So that's probably a little bit less we were actually playing because I don't know when I cut it, but still. That was how long it took. So we'll at least be getting through episode 3. If we get to episode 4, we get to episode 4. Yeah. Ooh, I see that bot in your chat. He's back.
Yeah, Super Kami Guru Supreme lives. For now. I don't think the chat's showing up on your side. No, it is. It's just no one's really chatting today. Do I want to swap? Nah, but I will gladly take that orb beetle with me today if it if I don't get shinies. Watch me get like the shiny Ho-Oh here, but I needed that orb beetle for my G-Max collection. What a freaking tease. Oh, normal. Ooh, if we pick the normal path, I wouldn't, Ray wouldn't like it, but if the normal path it's a knockdown, so the shiny odds are.
Ooh.
Hogo.
Hogo.
Hogo. Hogo.
Hogo. Hogo. Hogo. Hogo. Hogo. Mr. Hogo. Shiny. Shiny, shiny.
All right, sorry. My dad stepped into the room, dropped off the doggo's bed.
Oh, doggo, doggo, doggo.
Yeah. Chloe will unfortunately not be making a special guest appearance tonight on the stream. As cute and adorable and floofy as she is, she's not going to make an appearance.
Man.
I don't think the chat's showing up on your side. No, it is. Again, like I
You
said.
actually made a new Reggie? You made it like a fake Mon Reggie?
Was that Ragna?
Oh, not Reggie.
No, not Ragna?
It's Black Step.
Oh, all right.
No. I actually made a new Reggie. Reggie Peanuts.
Oh. The normal type Reggie, of course.
Oh. I was actually going to say, I'm like, did you actually make like a new Reggie design? I was going to say, that would be so interesting. When I saw Reggie Penis, I'm
The
like,
Reggie Penis.
oh, okay. What type is Reggie Penis? Normal?
I heard, like, you don't know who she is, but I heard Rita Repulsa just say, "Make my monsters grow!" And I just, like, she's talking to a Reggie Penis, and that made me smile. Little Power Rangers reference for y'all.
I'm going to take a wild guess. Reggie Penis is fighting type. That makes more sense than normal.
I don't even want to entertain that idea. I'm not even going to entertain that idea. And the dog was...
I jumped onto Pokemon Go and I finally found a Froakie! Yes! My first Froakie in Pokemon Go!
Did you see the message? No, I did not see that message before. Genesis. The last message I got for you before you said something about the chat was the thing about Disney World. I need to close my door because Doggo is now in the room, and I don't want to be loud to my family. Pardon me for just a momentino.
I'm actually so happy I finally have a Froakie in Pokemon Go. There you go, Ponzobot.
Right,
plug all that shit. Plug it all.
What?
Ponzobot's plugging everything now.
Oh no.
I might.
Yeah, Genesis, your sister needs to watch more superhero movies. Bruce Banner is not Batman.
Oh no.
Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Oh no. That hurts.
A little bit. I would recommend two different foreign superhero movies, which are really freaking fun to watch. What is it? What was the first one called? I was gonna say Argo Man. That one is Argo Man. That's that's an Italian film, and you're in for a ride for that one. The other one is Super Inframan, which is like if you took Power Rangers, made it in China, and had Michael Bay direct, and it's like, what the hell am I watching? It's just so beautiful. It's such a beautiful movie. Not on anything right now, but if you can find a DVD of it, like, buy it. It's one of those weird movies where it's like you're wondering what the hell's happening, but you're just too curious to know, you're ingrained because you don't know what the hell's going to happen next. Like, how's this going to be topped in the next scene?
Right. Bruce Banner was Batman hurts still.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
Like, I don't take offense to it, but it does hurt a tiny bit.
Boy.
Don't you boy at me.
We will do what I want.
Wow. Let's see, flying or grass. Ooh, you're gonna watch Detective Pikachu tonight.
Ooh.
You,
I approve.
yeah, I approve too. I actually really like that movie.
We saw that one together.
Oh yeah, so we did. I was about to say,
That was,
did we see that together, or was that?
hmm
Yeah, that was a good movie. I really did enjoy it.
that was a good one.
And then there's Zatu.
Zato, Zato.
He's so just derpy looking, and I love it.
I used to absolutely despise Zato. Now I'm just like, he's cool.
He cool.
He's cool. He's
Oh
cool.
yeah, he cool. He ass
He's a
cool.
cool. He's a cool.
I don't know. He's. I always thought he was a third gen Pokemon for like the first few years when I was into Pokemon. But then when I actually figured out he was Johto, I'm like, oh, he looks so out of place. Looking now, he still kind of looks a little bit out of place, but you know what? I'm okay with it. Just take it over. I think that was one of the Pokemon like I caught a lot of when I played Pokemon Go. Like before I stopped for like almost 2 years.
Really?
Oh my god! Like let me see if I can not as much as like Community Day Pokemon obviously, but like I remember seeing just not twos everywhere.
Yeah, I do remember a lot of
Um,
knots.
I mean it was funny at parts. Don't get me wrong, but you know it's Ryan Reynolds, so you know you're in for a good time there, Genesis.
Oh, that I definitely recommend.
Oh
It's
God, I'm just gotten a flashback from the one scene from that movie that we like lost our shit over.
what scene?
Oh, you know, Ludicolo.
Well, that was also just chats.
And then you played it in of what it sounds like in different languages over the world. And
Can't do that.
I was so half expecting the Spanish one to be Ludicolo, like really like heavy accent. Ugh, as much as I hate like kind of big business, I'm gonna have to order some DVDs and Blu-rays off of Amazon in the next few days. Just because I don't wanna, I want them here now because the two of them are Spanish movies, like they were made in Spain,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't find copies of them online. It's like Argo Man. I can't find like a digital copy of it online. I actually have to buy the DVD, which I'm not opposed to. That's never what I'm ever opposed to because I could never be a Buddhist because I like things.
Right.
But like these movies are only in Spanish. I don't know if there's like as far as I know there's no English dub of it of any of these movies.
Mm.
But you got titles like The Werewolf and the Yeti, Night of the Wolfman, like some weird ass titles, and I just want to see them for the plot. Uh, I mean, the Blu-rays are going to be expensive because each one's like 40
Naturally.
bucks and there's two volumes. But like you get 4 or 5 movies for it. So I mean, eh.
Yeah.
And they're all Japanese movies. I also pre-ordered the physical Scott Pilgrim game for Switch just in case they take it off again. Whoa. See, I saw that they re-released that. I I knew it was a good game, but I'm kind of holding off on it for the moment. I don't know why. I'm just kind of like I've heard good things about it.
You guys got any interesting games that you're wishing you could get in my chat or something? Let's hear it. Get some conversations going. Or how about this? Favorite game?
I can't go back down this road again.
Something along those lines. I don't know. Favorite game you wish you could have right now or something like that.
Uh, just realized I made my bots just kind of say the same thing, but it sounds like if people didn't know it was a bot, um, that
Yeah,
it,
that's why I named mine Ponzo Bot. I'm like, I don't want it to
yeah,
be something random that it's like, who knows what this is.
Yeah.
I also made one thing I would definitely say for you is if you make your bot a moderator, that way it shows up with the little green sword icon, just as another way to distinguish it.
Yeah.
My DAC.
I think I've heard of that. I don't remember what it looks like, but I've heard of that. My DMs.
My
Yeah.
fave has to be Persona 5. I've never played any of those games, but I've heard good things about them.
Persona 5's fun. It's an RPG kind of like Pokemon. Um, it deals more with like the psyche of people, but it's a phenomenal story. But it's more like
Hmm.
anime kind of art style. And we got 21 encounters done. Let's go.
I'm almost up to 19. I'm at 1895. Still nothing.
Genesis is my favorite game. I wish I could have is actually the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. All right. Forget, is that the one where it's like, trying to remember which one 13 is. All right. Time to check.
It's 13.
All right. Orbeetle, no. Noctowl, no. Zatu, no. Ho-Oh. All right, I'm going with Orbeetle because I need one for my Gmax club.
Here you go.
Yeah. Is this the one where it's like Final Fantasy Hallway? Genesis, is that one? I mean, I'm not gonna like dislike your answer. No, I'm gonna say that, but
One thing is a little update on my side of things. I am working to get my Twitch name changed to drop the J in it because Jponzo is not what I use for everything. I use Ponzo without the J. But what happened was I made a Twitch account to watch things on Twitch years ago using the Jponzo466 name. But when I started streaming on Twitch a while back, not this time around in October, but um, I couldn't remember how to get in, so I made another account that I named Jponzo. Um, and then when I got into this stuff, I was like, let me see if I can get into that account. And I actually remembered the password. Somehow I couldn't remember it last time. But I think it's linked to my old email that I no longer have access to. So I was like, I can't really say I forgot the password, but I somehow got into it. And I deleted that account just because I had everything set up on this account. I didn't feel like changing it and starting from scratch. So I'm like, let me see if I get with this. And after I deleted it, there's a 6 month period where that name is unavailable. I don't remember when I did that, but whenever that 6 month period is up, this it's not going to change anything. All my stuff is branded as Ponzo466. You'll just see the Twitch drop the J, which would be so nice. I won't have to say J Ponzo to link everything. I can just say Ponzo, and
and the,
it'll match my
yeah.
layout and everything.
And the best part is, I'm the one who designed his overlay for Pokemon, so I don't have to do any extra work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jessica said had Final Fantasy 13 before, but I had to trade in my PS3 and those games for my Switch. That
Rip.
that hurts. That hurts.
I've thankfully never had a trade in a game console. I've managed to be able to get the game consoles, but I've considered if I get rid of my Xbox One that I have to get like a Series S or an X.
Hmm.
Just because for the most part it's literally the same console, just updated hardware. So all my games would work if I got the Series X. If I get the Series S, the one without the disc drive, then all my disc drive games would no longer work, but that's beside the point.
I've traded in like a few games over the years.
I've traded in games. I remember I traded in a bunch of Wii games way back when that I really had no care of having. It was I didn't need them.
Right.
I never played them anymore. I'm like, let me see if I could get money. And remember getting nothing, but you really don't get money for trading in games.
Not really, no. I mean, how do you think I feel? I've invested over $1,000 in NES games.
Well, that's a whole different thing entirely. That's older games that
Yeah,
are
but like
more
the buyback
collectibles
game,
now.
the best.
Yeah.
Even I mean, even if I do trade in like my like original NES stuff, I will never trade in my Famicom stuff because few of those things I actually bought straight from Japan, and I had to wait
Right.
almost like 3 weeks for them to come in because shipping before the pandemic from Japan took like about a month to begin with.
Yeah.
So, and I spent my hard-earned money on those, so I'm not about to give them up. Especially since I have a copy of Devil World, one of my favorite underrated original Nintendo launch games. Or was not a launch game. Original NES like developed by Nintendo in-house games that
Hmm.
never saw here in the US. Got a European release, but we didn't get an American release, which is stupid, but you know what? I'm fine with it.
He's what he needs.
Yeah.
One thing I actually looked into recently, but I don't know why it popped into my mind, but I was like, was this a real thing or was this just like a character in a game? Um, the Rob the Robot from Nintendo. I was like, is this just a character in a game or is like what is this? Or I'm like, what? Well, I always was like, what game does this come from? Because I never heard about it. But then I'm looking things up. I'm like, this was an actual robot Nintendo sold. I was like, are you serious? I was like, what? That's so cool. And I don't know if are you familiar with the whole thing about Rob?
Yeah, of course. I watched the Angry Video Game Nerd episode about it.
That's the video I watched.
Stack 'em up or Gyromite. Oh,
But I was like, it's literally I'm like, so if you're a lonely, depressed piece of shit, you get a Rob and you can play two video games that require two players on your own. I'm like,
Yeah.
sick.
Genesis says, well, my brother already bought the BUCS NFC champion hat and face mask. That's the Nintendo champion hat. Cool. How much does a Rob the Robot go for nowadays? I imagine it's expensive.
Probably. I mean, it's vintage collectors at this point and probably wasn't very widely sold.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yes,
Rob.
I do mean that, Rob. Yeah, he started out as an actual robot that Nintendo sold. There were two games, Gyromite, where
Stack.
you were a professor that had to get through these levels, and I think you had to collect dynamite for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And there were these walls, and you could play in two-player mode where player one controlled the professor, player two controlled the walls and would either raise or lower them. Um, and there was red or blue, and Rob was this robot that read colors in the screen. Like the screen would start flashing, um, and it would take quite a while. It was not quick, and he would read the flashes in the screen to know what to do, and he would pick up like a gyro. It was a spinning top, place it on the button, and he would then make the wall go up or down. But it was very interesting for gameplay because if you need the wall to go up quick right after you go through it, or you need the wall to go down so you don't get hit by an enemy, you're kind of crap out of luck because Rob would take quite a little bit. Um,
Let's
Stack Up, I
see.
forget what that one was. Do you remember what Stack Up was?
It wasn't good, I'll tell you that much.
It was worse than um. Oh,
Gyromite.
oh no, I remember what it was. He had these blocks. They were literally called blocks, but they were like little round
Circles, yeah.
circular. Yeah, it was like okay, and you basically there was like two or three ways in game to do it, but by doing the controls in game, you would control Rob, and you would make Rob stack these blocks in different orders. Um, but he wasn't very coordinated, so he'd knock him over more times than not. And it was literally this game, you control the robot to stack these things. That was it.
Yeah.
And other than that, no other games ever utilized Rob.
Do you want to know what ROB Rob stands for?
What's this ROB?
Robotic Operating Buddy. Okay, so there's two different versions of Rob. There's the Nintendo Famicom version, which is the Japanese version of the NES, and then there is the just NES, which is the gray and black. So the
Right.
Japanese Rob, the best I can see, goes for about maybe either 180 or 275.
I expected a lot higher.
Yeah, well, some of these things like in box, you could get the lowest I see in box is 300. Highest is about 1300.
Yeah, that's more like what I
Yeah.
figured.
There's one here. It looks like, oh no, brand new, sealed, unused is $5,000.
Yeah, that's more like I
Yeah.
expected.
The cheapest looks like I can find it. I'm not sure what website it's using. Where is it? Is 180 bucks plus about $10 for. Oh no, sorry. Uh, let's see, 190. So about 200 bucks for a Rob with the gyros and everything else. And
Hmm.
I mean, I would totally get it as like a paperweight. But is it worth the 200 bucks to add to my NES collection? And where the hell would I put him? Because my desk is actually not big enough now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd buy him for
Rob could
shits
have
and
been
giggles.
Rob could have been so cool if they gave him more than 2 games. Like
Yeah,
that's the
but
thing. They gave him one game that he does stuff with, and another game that literally you control Rob. Like if they gave him more games to actually utilize it, rather than okay, here's 2 uses for it. That's it. It would have been cool.
hang on. I'm reading about Rob now. Okay, so following the video game crash of 1983, Nintendo alleviated the fearful retail market by rebranding its Japanese Famicom video game console as the Nintendo Entertainment System. There's the reason why it's called the Entertainment System here in the States. A new platform focused on Rob to further reclassify the system as a uniquely sophisticated toy experience instead simply as a video game console. Computer Entertainment Magazine in June 1985 called Rob, quote, the world's only interactive robot. Okay. Extensive marketing plans sent, or the extensive. Da, 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 da. That's weird. The test launch with the NES and Rob was successful.
Hmm.
Uh, Although Rob was quietly discontinued a few years later, it is nevertheless remembered as a successful Trojan horse of marketing. Huh. And it has even gained renewed attention as a playable character within the Super Smash Bros. Yep.
Hmm.
There he is. Emotional picture. Emotional images. Hold on, actually.
Well,
Oh my god. That's actually really cool looking. Hang on, I want to look at this. There's an image on here.
I tempted. I don't know if this is a real person, but something in my chat. I'm like, let's see what happens if this is a bot. I don't know. I just timed it out, not realizing it probably would show up in chat, but I
Jesus.
don't know. It's annoying always seeing all the list of bots in there, but it's like, what can you do?
Yeah. Oh my god, this picture of like the NES, the American NES prototype is so weird looking. I don't think I've ever like kind of taken a look at it. It almost looks like
And of course, in doing that, I moved my mouse on the monitor, so Elgato program popped up. Hooray! Keep doing that. Continue.
like oh my god, it looks like it's like halfway between a Famicom and halfway between an NES. It is so bizarre looking. Like it has like the old Famicom cartridge style to it too. It's not like the gray like 8 pins where like the Famicom is the or no, sorry, I think NES has the 10, 20 pin, and then uh, mixing up words again, aren't I? Whatever. Oh, weird. I want to look up the prototype for this thing. That thing is weird looking. It is. Pyromite and stack up.
1908 encounters. Can it happen? Can it happen tonight?
Can you feel it happening tonight?
I'd like
I'm
to
good
say
without it.
so, but I feel like probably
Why
not.
didn't the counter go up? We were at 21 encounters, weren't we?
Beats me.
Weird.
Weird.
Focus.
Weird, 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 weird.
Oh, we're already at Ho. And I still have an ice type. Maybe
You did
this
the dumb, didn't you?
little bit. I can see us easily losing 2 hearts on this. But where are you going? Doggo, lay down.
Don't go do the lay down. Do the lay down.
I don't think she's gonna.
You know.
No, wait. I have a water type attack. Awesome. And the Magneton stole the Dynamax from me. Probably for the best.
Yeah. We'll be able to do more damage than you.
Yeah.
So just looking into some things, I was clicking on names in chat. I'm like, how many messages has people sent? Blackstep, you've sent a total of 193 messages since you started following me. Faded has done 251 since the start of the follow.
Dang.
Crazy numbers.
Yeah, I think I just have bots that in here except for like maybe you and Kami.
Well, Kami is a bot.
Yeah. 107 messages you have sent.
Who? The bot?
You. No, you.
Oh, I have. I was going to say, I'm like, what? How has that bot sent that many messages?
Surprise, I up my timer. A lot. And Brian did nothing. Cool.
Naturally.
So we're banking on this Magneton the entire time.
What's the rest of your team?
Let's see. We got Magneton. I got a Bear Tick. We got Starmie and an Alolan Marowak. The Marowak is most likely going to die this turn. If not, probably me. Oh, but the Starmie knows a rock type move. Cool.
There you go.
Extra sensory on
That's
me.
good.
Half health with Bear Tick. Come on, Max Lightning. Do some damage.
Help.
Below half now.
Help.
Come on, Brian. That didn't help.
Did it not?
No. Will-O-Wisp doesn't affect Ho-Oh. Cool. And there goes Marowak.
Rip.
Down to 3 health.
3 health.
Or 3 hearts, sorry. Come on. Fucking. See, the ice type moves are effective, but whatever.
Hey, wait a minute. What happened to the Ponzo bot?
Whatever.
It hasn't posted in like 20 minutes.
Welcome to my world.
Every 10 minutes. Oh, well, Ponzo bot died apparently. Rip.
Alright, let's check back in 10 minutes to see if Kami posts something. Oh, it's the last Max Lightning. Do some serious damage. Huh! Hell yeah, Magneton.
Oh,
Ah, fuckity doo
oh,
dah.
okay. Welcome back, Ponzobot. Ponzobot just decided to post because I
Oh,
said
alright.
something. Okay, thanks, Ponzobot. I guess Ponzobot is not dead. That was weird.
Alright, I think we got him. I think we got him this round. This next round coming. Because even if Bear Tick is like super crit, like I still have the focus sash, so it'll just level out of 1 health.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can get the killing blow.
Well, who cares if you don't get the killing blow? At least if there is a
Satisfaction.
killing blow. Well, you know.
We
Oh,
got this
welcome
though.
back,
And Power
Ponzobot.
Gem. Bam.
You just decided to disappear
22.
for 20 minutes.
Catch. Bam.
$19.15.
Hmm.
Now, you know what would be the most weirdly amazing thing ever?
What's that?
If I get this on 1986 encounters.
If you get it on 1986, you have to nickname it Chernobyl.
That's what I'm thinking. If I somehow get it on 1986, it will be called Chernobyl.
And still no shiny ho-oh.
Rip. Nothing.
No, not even anything. Not gonna lie, I don't want any of these mon. I'll take 10 Magnetons, screw it.
Well, you don't have to take anything.
I know. Take a Magneton.
Okay.
Send to a box. Welcome back. Yes, I would like to keep a record of Ho-Oh. Yes,
Yes.
please.
Yes.
Would you like to find out today? Ho-Oh.
Ho
Yes.
ho. Ho ho.
Inviting others. We just passed around the two hour mark. Still kind of going strong. Where? Oh, this is still my page. I'm on my page.
Depending on what happens, because I don't want to go over 2,000. But I only like to do it in bits of 100 or 200 in this case. I don't want to stop at like 237. I'd rather do it 100 at a time. If you're still going strong, I might do a raid or two with you, depending on where we're at.
All right. Are you? God, what is with this? Give me Berserker. At least he has a light electric type attack.
Did you almost say lightning type attack?
I saw the symbol and my brain's like, oh, it's a lightning. You judge me.
I will judge you if I want.
Don't you judge me.
I will judge you if I want.
Bastard. So, Jake, when you get a webcam,
I don't know.
that's what you should be getting donations for first, a webcam.
I don't know. I want to do a webcam, but at the same time, I don't really want my face on the thing.
Well, why not?
I don't know. I want to do it, but at the same time, I don't. Part of
I mean,
me
I've been
doesn't
doing
wanna
it.
put
It's
my face
fine.
out there. Huh?
At this point, I feel fine. Just because, like, I have a very expressive kind of face at times.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm also very camera shy in general, so
One way to get over it.
I'm fine being off camera, but I feel like if I'm on camera, I don't know. I don't know. It's just not really me.
That's fine.
Black Step. I don't really want webcam for my streams. I mean, I like it because you guys get to know me a little bit more, but at the same time, I'm like, I just don't like being on the webcam as much.
I didn't think I would like it as much either, but you know what? The more I've done it, the more I kind of grew out of it a little bit,
Yeah. I'm the kind of person that I like to keep more to myself, keep in the background. So like that kind of translates here. I like not being putting myself out there on the camera. I don't know. It's not like I won't ever do it, but right now, not
Yeah.
really. Something I want to do. But I mean, my layout, the the Incineroar above my name, that's the spot set up for the camera. So if I decide to, camera can go there. But right now, it's kind of just not right now. Someday in the future, perhaps.
Never know. And with the steel type attack. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh
I'm really
boy.
surprised Rug didn't show up tonight.
Who?
Rug from the last stream?
Go. Meh.
Hmm.
Some people can't show up all the time.
Yeah, I know.
We'll see him later. That was also a late stream, so who knows?
Yeah.
They might only watch streams later.
Yeah.
Who knows? Tomorrow we'll see.
Well, I can't really go super, super late tomorrow because I still have, work on Tuesday.
I can't go super super late just because Tuesdays I'm 9:30. So Sunday nights I'm more or less good because I don't have anything till 11. So sweet.
Hey, why am I yawning? Oh, knock it off because it's infectious.
Ah,
Still
that
works
was
over the internet, asshole.
that was instant.
Mm-hmm.
You can't blame me. I wasn't even done yawning when it started.
Sure. When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
When will you learn?
It's twice today I've made that reference.
I can't make my voice go that high pitch.
Yeah, I can't. My
I
balls are
used to be
descended.
able to do it, but not anymore.
No, I'm sorry. My balls are firmly in my nutsack, so I cannot do that impression ever. Let's go the ground
Did
type.
someone use yawn on Ponzo? Yes, I used yawn on myself.
No, you're
It
using
was
rest.
super effective.
You're gonna power up. You gotta
It
replenish
was
your health.
super effective. There it is. There it is.
Some bitch.
Some bitch.
I do my coffee
You know,
late
you know
today,
what the,
so I should
you
be
know what
fine.
the funny thing was?
What's
You
that?
yawned, and then I said, "There it is," and it stopped me from yawning.
See, look at that. Look at that. Me looking out for you, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Gotta get a drink of that G Fuel. It's the only thing I got to drink right now.
I didn't get anything to drink for this. I still have my mug on my desk from this morning, or sorry, today's coffee. Not really this morning's coffee, because I woke up a little later.
Good job.
Oh, come on.
I wish I knew who the person who followed me earlier was. I got followed when I was offline, and I don't know who it is. It's like I can't say anything. They haven't shown up or anything, so hey, sorry.
No, just do a quick shout out.
Well, Turtle Gamer 87, thank you for the follow, even though you're not in here, but thank you.
Yeah.
Whoever you are.
Somewhere
Whenever
out
you
there.
show up in the stream.
Thank you for your follow.
Much, much, much appreciated.
And bam, there we go. 2 rounds of combat to defeat Doug Trio.
Doug Trio. Doug Trio.
Diggly dig, diggly dig, trio, trio,
Trio,
trio.
trio, trio. Diggly dig, diggly dig.
Trio, trio, trio. And Kami is broken again. Damn it, Kami.
I think Ponzobot might be broken again too.
Damn
I
it.
feel like it's been long enough that should have set a
Yeah,
message.
well, I set up mine for every like 10 minutes, and it still hasn't gone through for the second time tonight.
Rip.
Dang it, Kami.
Dang
I'll
it,
swap
Jponzo466.
out through it. At least I'll have a rock type attack for later.
Jponzo466, why are you doing this to me? Making things
Psychic or
difficult.
flying? Flying, because I have rock
Hmm.
type and ground type attacks.
The Jponzo466 dies again. Yep. I
Rest.
don't know why.
I don't know. Mine's doing it a little bit too.
I'm gonna.
Bless you.
I'm going to.
There's probably like an update or something we have to get.
Jponzo466. Yeah, it should have said the message a minute ago. Because looking in the Streamlabs program, he should have done it a moment ago. Why was it?
Give it a shot now.
Um,
I'll give it another 10 minutes. And if not, I'll restart the bot.
that's what I'm doing right now.
High horsepower on Musharna. So I'm going to give it to 2 hours and 26 minutes. And if it's not working then, I'm going to restart the bot.
Streamlabs chatbot, thank you. Gotta make the. Come on, chatbot program. Open thine self. Chatbot.
Oh shit, what up? It's Cedra. Up in the building, about to fight Musharna.
Okay, well, I'm going to continue playing until he decides to return. Or until the program decides to open.
No joke, probably after the stream, I'm going to go make myself a chicken sandwich. And I'm going to enjoy it. Only caveat is we do not have any American cheese in the house, so I have to use provolone. Which is like my least favorite kind of cheese. It's like third from the top.
Oh. There's the Streamlabs program. Successfully connected. Okay.
95, 20, or 75.
Let's see.
95.
Chatbot, you should pop in any moment.
Horsepower, Badoom. Air slash. I'm already down one freaking heart. We're off the second freaking bat.
Second bat.
There goes Max Mindstorm. Doesn't really affect Zatu. Ugh. Damn it.
Damn it. I've been banned from Dave and Buster's. Have you heard that one before?
The Duke Nukem thing, yes.
Is that what that's from?
I think. It sounds like a Duke Nukem quote.
I don't know. I just keep hearing that places. And it's got like some hardcore rock song right before it.
Yeah, probably a Duke Nukem thing.
Rubba-dubba-lee.
Thank you, Sandalit, for being absolutely useless. And Marshuna avoided the attack. Okay, that's cool.
Marshuna.
Musharna.
There you go.
We get out of this battle with... Never mind. Looks like this Musharna is going to just tank our entire team. Because now we're down to 2 hearts. And everyone is near death. We're not going to get to that ho-ho fight, are we?
Rubba-dubba-lee. No. Who knows?
What a waste of a freaking encounter.
I don't know why the Ponzo bot wants to be annoying tonight.
I don't know either. High horsepower, bam. Air slash, bam.
Buy him.
Dragon pulse, bam. Come on.
Buy him. Buy him.
And Musharna use yawn. And there goes Cedra.
Bum 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 bum.
Right. Screw it. Why not go with more high horsepower? I don't care. Come on, one more attack. Up. Musharna's burned. Wish we could have gotten that earlier. Ugh.
$19.28 encounters.
Ding dang dong.
Did not think I would actually reach 2,000.
Go with that. This is gonna be a shit show for the rest of the run. Come. See. Yep. 2 hearts. Oh, we're already at Ho. God, it's still gonna be rough. Because everyone's like battered to hell. Yep. Talk about a freaking uphill fight.
The Streamlabs chat bot is recognizing that the bot is connected, not playing messages.
Datu, Cedra are down. Sandalit has full health. None of this is not going to end well.
No.
It's not gonna end well. And there goes oh god, we're all like teetering the edge. Oh no. It will be a frickin' miracle if we get out of this by the skin of our teeth.
I've had those battles.
Like, one Pokemon is going to die this turn. Like, there's no doubt about it. And if it gets more desperate, then that means 2 attacks per turn. So we need to hit it fast and we need to hit it hard. So as long as we can outspeed it for the first few turns, we should be fine.
Yeah.
So Cedra is not going to die, but probably Sandalit or Dugtrio will. Actually, no, scratch that. The other 3 Pokemon is up for fair game. Unless it attacks Cedra right off the bat. Rock Slide, hit it hard. Bam. Fire Blitz on me. Okay, I'm down. We got 1 heart left.
Well, doesn't look like tonight we'll hit the affiliate goals that we need. But you know what? We're still close. It's not much. And like I said, I think it literally at this point might come down to I just need some of my bad streams. Well, not bad streams.
Come on.
Just my streams
Crit.
nobody
Ooh,
in chat
come
to get out of the average count, and it'll fix it.
Nope, that's it. That's game. Damn it.
Game.
That's game.
That's the game.
No shiny fire chicken for Tyler.
It's not a fire chicken. That would be
The Phoenix.
Torchic. That would be Torchic with fire chicken.
Vileplume, Dugtrio, Musharna. No shinies. Regardless.
No shiny. Well, Ponzo Bot
Give me the
doesn't
Vileplume.
seem to want to work tonight.
And you know what? I'll actually give this one a nickname. Oh, I can't give it a nickname. What the hell? Into 1 box. Man. Well, I have a nickname I want to give it later.
Yeah, Ponzobot died. I don't know why. I restarted the program. He came back and he died again.
Well, I got
I
another
will have
minute
to message
before
him.
I have to test my bot.
I will give it a look tomorrow before we go live.
Yeah. And ready to battle. Ugh, cold in my room. Cold in my room. Why is it so freaking cold in my room?
I don't know.
Cash.
Don't know. It's cold because it's cold.
Thank you, Jake, for that riveting
You're welcome.
commentary
You're
on why
welcome.
it's cold.
Best of the best. I happen to be a leading expert on why it is cold in your bedroom.
Mm.
And it is cold because I say it's cold. Because that makes perfect sense.
Sure it does.
But we're going to go with it. And not question anything.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Rock type.
There is a person at my backyard. I believe my dog was just walked.
Oh, good. We're going with the electric type. Oh, boy.
Oh, good. Good.
And the bot didn't work. Okay, we're just gonna exit you out and reintroduce you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like an old family member at a picnic. How long am I gonna be streaming till? It's 9:30 now. At least 10 o'clock. Maybe another half hour or so. Or no, until Jake hits 2,000. So that's what? Maybe another 45 minutes to an hour, Jake.
Roughly.
Let's hit him with the max ooze. Yeah, maybe in like another hour. 45 minutes to an hour.
Tops.
Yeah, if
Hour
that
tops.
tops. All right. Timer. Timer's active. Console.
Apparently, I don't know why I have my email up. Apparently, oh, I'm like, why do I have an email from Streamlabs? Apparently, my oh, the the stream that went down right when I started because of my internet, it just gave me a report. I didn't know Streamlabs gave me a report. Thank you, Streamlabs, for giving me a report of my stream. Did not know you did that.
Yeah, I get emails like that a little bit.
I thought Twitch would give it to me, not Streamlabs. I don't even know why my email is up.
Ah, that's what I forgot to do today. I was supposed to go through my school email today.
Oh, I didn't tell you that last night that you probably should.
Yeah, I should, but
Or
I
earlier. You were like, should I go through this? I'm like, yeah,
Oh well,
probably.
if we get done at like 10:30, then I'll freaking go through it real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything for tomorrow. I shouldn't be. It's the first day.
I guarantee. You never know. I guarantee if you check it, it's gonna say there's gonna be nothing. But if you don't check it, they're gonna be like, "Oh, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do this?"
Mm-hmm.
how it always is.
That's Murphy's Law for you.
Indeed. What the? What if I
Ding.
just dropped?
Ding dang dong.
I dropped
And
something. Apparently. I heard a dunk.
a dunk. A dunk, a
See what I
clunk.
dropped off my desk.
Oh. Fight. Max Mindstorm. One last time. For shits and giggles.
Come on, Reggie Rock, please. I know you exist. I know you exist.
Yeah, you know he
Show
exists.
me Reggie Rock. I know you exist.
You've only fought him about, a little over 1,900 times.
Yeah. I know Reggie Rock.
Yeah, you
I
know
meant
him.
Shane.
You went
He's
to college
out.
with him. You went to do some parties and blow off some hookers, Like you do.
Well, I've never done that.
With a Pokeball. Bam.
Okay. Streamlabs chatbot, thank you, but you're apparently just dead. So, blah. Bye bye. I'll mess with it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's not. He just said, bye! I don't want to work tonight.
Yeah. I want to swap Pokemon? No. Communicating, please stand by.
Please stand by.
Sorry, I'm a little bit sleepy today.
I can hear it in your voice.
Thank
Well,
you.
we've been going for quite a while.
Yeah, a little over 2.5 hours.
2.5
I'm
hours,
cool with that.
actually. I must grab my phone charger because my phone's about to die.
Oh, that's not
Hold
good.
up one moment.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of looking forward to that chicken sandwich.
It's not like I'm using my phone right now. It's just I'd rather it didn't die because it's a pain in the ass to get it to come back to life.
Yeah. Oh boy, I love choosing between a dark type or a dark type.
I hate trying to every time my phone dies. It's just I've talked to people and I'm like, does it really take this long when your phone dies? And I'm like, no, it doesn't take me that long. Just whenever one of my devices die, whether it's my phone or my iPad, I swear it takes an hour, and it's just like I really could use my phone half the time. Ah, you thought. You thought.
Wide lens. I need that extra. I need that extra
Yeah.
accuracy.
But don't. We almost halfway from 1900 to 2000.
Boy,
Oh boy.
I think after this round of encounters, I actually will go make that chicken sandwich, or at least grab a drink.
Fancy.
Angoro. The grass dark type. Oh, and we have nothing. I'm sorry. We have a flying type that could actually, or no, a flying type attack that
How
can do stuff.
dare you yawn?
Get wrecked.
I don't think I got wrecked.
And Wish Cash used bounce. Boink.
Boink.
Second round combat. And there goes the dog. There goes Bolton.
Bolton, no! No! Bolton.
That's one heart down.
R.I.P. Bolton, you shall be missed. You shall be missed indeed. There's like something in the back of my throat.
Outrage. Then, oh, that's not good. Drain Punch was super effective.
Super effective.
And then come on. And then Wish Cash back in the building using Bounce. Not as good as... okay, that's Max Knuckle. At the Kangaskhan, which just fainted. So we're down to 2 hearts. Yay!
Yeah.
Great. Freaking fantastic.
Would you stop with the yawning? You almost made me yawn again.
Can't help it.
Bastard. Suck. Suck, boy.
Angoro's going to fuck our shit up.
I should really go back in my free time and try to hunt that Litten. Just because, like, honestly, it's, like, ridiculous. I have not got... Or I put that on hold so I could go and do this with a Regirock, and it's never going to get back because my plan right after Regirock is go for Registeel or Regice. So it's like, wow.
Great. Come on, Max Knuckle.
Shiny Regirock, I know you're out there somewhere. $19.43.
Angoro used Arm Hammer. And now we're down to 1 heart because Bolton just got wrecked again. God, this is not a good one either.
Bolton, no!
This is a pain in the ass. Screw it. Muddy water. We're not getting to Ho-Oh again. Just not possible. All it's going to take is 1 KO in either this fight or the next fight.
Damn it. No. I don't want to yawn.
Oh, Otaku the Moose might be stopping in a little bit. Yeah.
I'm on 1945. Whoa. That was big crash. Doth you be good? Hello?
What?
Do you be good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Oh, I heard big crash and you no speak after.
Not a big crash. No, it's fine.
I don't know. It sounded like you set something down and it was right under the microphone. So
Oh, it's probably my pull-out thing for my my keyboard and mouse. Oh boy, normal type or a dark type. Let's see. I want to get wrecked by the Noctowl.
Normal type. No.
At least most of us are like almost at full health, so we can. Oh, and we didn't go with the Noctowl. That's cool. We went for another dark type. Please tell me, what is the Pokemon that we have foolishly select? Oh, for Liepard. Okay. Right. No, that's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. No,
I'm fine. I'm fine. Are you fine? I'm fine. I'm fine. You fine? You fine? I'm good. I'm
fucking no. Just
so good you'll never believe it. Not like I've gone through 1947 encounters with this Regirock, but I digress. Stop yawning.
Can't help it. I need oxygen to breathe and live and sustain myself.
But
Stop.
Captain Tornado used Yawn. It was super effective.
It was.
Jponzo466 used Anger. It was not very effective.
And Kangaskhan dug underground. Cool. Awesome.
Let's see. Can I get it 1950? That would be interesting.
Holy crap. Almost did like almost half damage to Liepard with a max windstream. Yeah, that's what it was called.
Ready Rock! Ready Rock! You got a weak Shadow Ninetales of Pokemon Go? Damn. I have not been watching the balloons. I keep seeing the balloons, but I'm just like, I don't feel like battling them. Which I probably should, but I'm just like, eh.
I mean,
I did recently get the shiny Celebi, so I was happy about that.
Yeah.
I had to wait for the 3 eggs to hatch, and all I had was 7K eggs. So that was like, hooray, hooray, woohoo.
Come on, it has like a little tic tac of health left.
Little tic tac.
God damn, it couldn't, like, Wishcash couldn't have just done a little bit more damage? No, he's like, nah, man, I'm sorry. I'm just a fish.
Just a fish.
I'm just a derpy ass fish, haha. Away I go. We are not making it through this Ho-Oh encounter. I'm still stuck on 22, by the way.
2 candy away from a Sharpedo. Sweet.
Nice.
I'm pretty close. What am I? I'm looking real quick. I'm working on evolving this Pupitar into a Tyranitar, and I'm at 96 candy. And this Pupitar, I was at one point, because it's almost perfect. It's perfect attack and defense, slightly down in HP, but I was trying to work to power that thing up to maximum. But I was like, I need to get this to Tyranitar first, which I might, just because it's only going to be a couple power ups before I evolve to Tyranitar. Do it, but I did a calculator, and if I have this thing as perfect as it will be, I think it's going to be like 3,300. And I'm like, that'll be a big boy in Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Even
Biggest
still,
of boys.
from 1598 where it's at now, it still should be over 3,000. So I'm like, hell yeah. And I think I got it. Yeah, I hatched it as an egg to a Larvitar. So that thing is, it was a good one.
Nice.
I was like, it was so close to being perfect, but
I'm working on getting a Blitzy, which hopefully with this next week, with it being Johto, I really hope that like something will be around where I can kind of work on it.
Yeah, I'm working on going through the Pokedex. Like, I have Pokemon from every line that I could use. Like Kanto, I'm hoping to do the Kanto weekend literally so I can get a Mr. Mime, which would be so great if I can get that. I don't know if Mr. Mime will be in there, but I have everything from Kanto done except for Mr. Mime. When it comes to Johto, I'm very close. Looking in the Pokedex. Johto, all I need to complete the Pokedex, I have every legendary. So literally all I need is a Blossom, which I have ready to evolve. I literally just need a Sunstone.
Nice.
And I just can't find a Sunstone, which is annoying.
Let's see. Since we're talking about Pokemon Go, I did finish the Kanto
Other than that, all I need is Tyranitar, and I'm 4 candies away from getting that.
See. So I finished
and so on. There's quite a few I need, but
let's see. I need Feraligatr from Johto. Whatever comes after Igglybuff.
Jigglypuff.
No. Number 175.
Oh. Hang on.
Number 222. Number 235. I need a Miltank, a Blitzy, Tyranitar.
After Igglybuff is Togepi.
Togepi. I don't have a Togepi. Number 222.
You could give me... Oh, you could give me Blossom? Well, there's no way to really do that.
I have a Blossom.
You have a Blossom?
Yeah. Pretty damn sure I have one. Hang on. Light.
I literally just need the Sunstone, and I just
Yeah, I have a
can't get a
Blossom.
Sunstone.
Number 222. What is that?
222.
Corsola.
And I think Corsola is only found in a certain area.
Yeah.
Like, I think Florida area.
I need a Smeargle, which, I don't know.
Smeargle's just up to luck. You have to just take a bunch of snapshots and hope Smeargle appears.
I need a Hitmontop. 3 legendary dog Pokemon of Johto. Oh, hey, we actually beat the encounter. Holy shit. Alright. That was extremely lucky that we did that. I need Miltank, Blitzy, and Tyranitar.
Gen 3, let's see. What do I need? I need Gardevoir. I can use candies, or get candies by Buddy and do that. I need Slacking, which is same thing. I have Vigoroth. Just need to get candies. Wailord, again, just need to get candies. Torkoal, I gotta find a Torkoal. That's gonna be a challenge. That's a challenging one. That's probably gonna be regional, whatever. From there, I need whatever comes before Shuppet. I need whatever comes before Chimecho, which I think is Chingling. I don't know if that... Yeah, that was there. I need Hauntail from a Clamperl. I need a Relicanth. That's an easy one to get.
Really? Come on.
And then I need Registeel. I never found a Registeel. I got the other Regis, just didn't get Registeel.
I shouldn't be complaining because I finally got a shiny, but it wasn't the one I wanted.
Oh, sick!
You want to take a look at my stream real quick?
I'm looking at it.
Got a shiny
right now.
Got a shiny Pangoro.
Congrats!
Yeah.
Before Shuppet is Dusknoir. No, Dusknoir comes after the Shuppet line. It's between Castform and Shuppet, and I don't know what it is.
Thank you, Chloe, for adding to the conversation.
But
she just went
Gen 3, 4, and so on and so forth. There's just Pokemon that I need that I haven't caught anything in the line, or it's a single mon line to where it's not set the earlier stages as a buddy and boom, get the candies. But
yeah.
Bayonet, no, isn't that what Shuppet evolves? Yeah, Shuppet evolves into Bayonet. It's some one-stage mon that evolves into it. It might be Tropius. Tropius was Gen 3.
Yeah.
Or was that Gen 2?
No, Tropius was Gen 3.
So, Tropius either fits there. Yeah, that's the only place Tropius would fit. So that's what it is, and I don't know where that would be.
You know what happened, Jake? You know what happens now with my shiny team that's listed on the bottom?
What?
My little buddy Wooloo's knocked out.
Why is Wooloo knocked out?
Because I do the most recent shinies that I get.
Right. So if I'm looking at your stream, wouldn't Maractus be the one to go?
No. Because Maractus is the most recent one that I caught.
Then you need to flip that, because that's very confusing. To me, it looks like Maractus is the 6th most recent shiny.
Sorry, my buddy Wooloo. Sorry, bud.
Which number? 352.
Number 352?
Yeah, I would definitely say flip that, because it goes left to right, not right to left. So that would make more sense.
Oh, whatever. I don't care.
Of course you don't care. You don't listen to reason.
No, I don't. I'm a being of chaos. Didn't you know that already?
I mean, we'll lose out regardless, but I feel like it should have been the...
Nah.
Well, that's literally how it is. The left is always the first Pokemon in your party, so that would make more sense. But I digress.
Image, add source. I'm adding this already in the stream. Pangoro.
Congrats.
Yeah. Not the fire.
How many shinies have you found from raids?
Let's see. Hang on. Let me add Pangoro and adjust him real quick. Go. Where's Pangoro? Add him to the shiny folder and lock that shit. Minimize that shit. Come on, minimize. I know you can do it. Could be so freaking. There we go. So from raids, I've gotten the Mudsdale, the Relicanth, Mark Cactus, and then Pangoro. So I've gotten 4 shinies from raids.
I've only gotten 1, but then again, I haven't done quite a few
Yeah.
raids.
Yeah. So you know what? Not a bad night. Not a bad night so far.
No, you got a shiny. Congrats.
Yeah.
Now that I realize the way you have your shiny layout, it actually bothers me.
Oh well, I'm not changing it.
I will make you change it one
No.
of these days. It is 352 Blackstep. 3-5. Don't worry, I'll make you change it one of these days.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god damn it. I'm playing with AI. Shit. Whatever, you know what?
Rip.
I'll do 1 with AI. Screw it. Ugh. Not an awful team, but not a great team.
Tyler, next time the Reggies come back to Pokemon, you gotta let me know. We gotta do Registeel. I needs it.
You giving up?
No. In raids in Pokemon Go.
Oh, alright. I'll keep an
Whenever
eye
it
out.
cycles back, well, you're more likely to go out. It's Kecleon? Yeah, that is Gen 3.
I don't know where we even try and find Kecleon.
I don't know. Then where does Tropius fit in?
I think maybe like Australia, I thought I heard.
Or where in the Pokedex? I know I don't have one.
I'm not sure.
Unless Chimecha or Chingling wasn't Gen 3
No,
and
Ching.
357.
That's the little yellow guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Is that Gen
he's
4?
Sinnoh.
Oh. You know, I didn't think that because Sinnoh gave a lot of Pokemon evolutions, like they evolved into it, not
Yeah.
a pre-evolution. I guess that makes sense. Okay. So 357 is Tropius.
I think 357. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, got Google open right on my computer. 357. Yeah, 357 is Tropius.
Okay.
Da 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 da.
Interesting.
Let's see, where can you find a Tropius? Let's see. Capture stats. Capture rate of 30%. Against a 10% flee rate. Availability. In the wild from 5k eggs. No shiny available. No raid boss. And native 5k eggs. So... Oh! Oh, that's Africa. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
It is available only in Africa, Levant, Malta, and southern Spain. So, Jake, you want to go to Spain with me when I go to Europe?
Sure.
Cool. We can get Tropiuses there.
What, are you taking a trip to Spain?
Not in the near future, no. I'm just saying in general.
Well, you said when I go to Spain.
If I go to Spain. If and when I go to Spain. Because I would like to visit Spain if I ever go to Europe, because I know a little bit of Spanish.
I'd definitely like to see different places in the world. I mean, for me, I've never left the East Coast.
Yeah.
So I'd love to just go into the West Coast of the U.S. would be a new experience for me.
I may not want to do that.
Why?
The West Coast is like... It's like Bizarro World, Jake. Let's just put it like that.
Well,
like, at least California is.
Yeah, California is California.
Yeah. Hey, Dusk Noir.
Just anything off the East Coast would be cool. I mean, the only landlocked state I would say I've technically been to would be Pennsylvania, if that even counts as a landlocked state. I mean, it doesn't
I think
really
it
touch
touches the
the
ocean.
ocean. Does it touch the ocean, or is that just because of the river?
Is PA a landlocked state?
I know shipping boats go to Pennsylvania, but I don't know if is considered to touch the ocean because I know it's connected by the river, or whatever it's called.
Hang on. Okay. Arizona, Arkansas, Colorado, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania is landlocked. Huh.
So yes, that is the only landlocked state I have ever been to.
Damn, all right.
But that's literally because it's close.
Yeah, because we live barely an hour away from NC.
Mm-hmm.
Crack my hands. And bam, we got a burn on the dust cloth.
We're close. Could it be the Chernobyl shiny? Could it be? The possibility is there. But will it happen? Probably not.
You think I should have fully evolved my shiny Fletchender?
I would.
Or no, that's Fletchling. What am I saying?
Fletchling into Fletchender into Talon.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen Talonflame. It looks pretty cool. I don't know. I like little Fletchender though. He's a pretty cool looking dude.
Me.
I mean,
like
sure. The only thing different about him is like his head is like a little off-key orange, and then his body's like a tan. And then Talonflame, I think it's like the same deal where like the black parts of his feathers are red, and then
More or less.
and then the gray is like a brown tan.
More or
I mean,
less.
it's still a pretty cool shiny.
I like it
I
a
like
lot.
I
I
like
like it a lot. 1970.
Got it.
We getting close.
Fire type again.
Getting close.
Oof. I get that shiny Lampet.
Lamp.
Imagine if I get 2 shinies in one night.
Talonflame is good because heat body, you mean flame body.
I don't know what ability it has.
Talonflame, yeah, flame body is such a good ability.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Talonflame gets it. Talonflame is normally my go-to Pokemon for breeding. Just because having flame body in the party.
Yeah, I usually use Colossal.
I used Colossal for a while, but then when Talonflame came out, I'm like, I'm using Talonflame without a doubt.
Yeah, my bot's broken again, so I'm just gonna X out.
I X'd mine out.
Disconnect the.
They don't know. He's.
I'll keep them connected, but I'm not.
I'm gonna mess with it tomorrow in my
Yeah.
downtime. It don't know. It's just having a day.
Yeah, I hear you.
No, he's just having a day. He just don't want to work. The second is Centiscorch, you think? What do you mean the second is Centiscorch? Like Pokemon that have Flame Body in this game?
Aqua Tail. Hit him where it hurts. Thank you, Magmar. Dragon Pulse on the Ghost type hits. Aqua Tail, some big boy damage. Come on, Dusclops. Hey, Dusclops with the killing.
Flame has it, so there's 3 right there that have it, but
Catch Pokeball. Go.
Let's see. How many Pokemon have Flame Body? Ponyta and Rapidash get it if you get their Cantonian form, so technically, I guess, but I won't count that.
Wow. Okay, this is gonna be freaking fun.
Brand
All
new Pokemon,
Pokemon
yeah.
are fire
Colossal,
types.
Scorch.
God, this is
There's
a
actually quite a few Pokemon in this game that get it, but brand new Colossal and Scorch, yes.
this is gonna be an interesting fight, as the rest of the AI have chosen fire types, and I am the only water type. Oh, Christ, on a bike riding to Sunday Mass. But it's my turn to G-Max, so let's go.
That's an interesting one.
What?
I've never heard that.
What, Christ on a bike riding to Sunday Mass?
Yeah, I've never heard that
Oh, that's
one.
like one of my favorites I like to whip out of my back pocket. I can't believe you've never heard me say that. I've said that a few
No,
times.
I've never heard that before. Never.
It's one of my favorites. I forget where I heard it from.
1975.
Ah, good year. I don't know for what, but just a good year.
It's a good sounding year.
Good year.
Good. It's a good sound, yeah.
Max Geyser.
Makes guys.
Oh, wow. A quarter of health. Okay, I see how this fight's gonna go. Not my fault. I have a
We need
freaking
the.
Azumarill.
I don't even know how to say that. Un. What?
Un.
Which is what Regirock says in the anime.
Oh.
It's Un with the two dots.
Oh, the Unla?
And, yeah, or with the two dots on top.
Yeah.
So whatever that is.
Unla. Unla or Onla or whatever. It's German, Scandinavian, High German, whatever you want. Dragon
I did
Pulse.
not know that's what he said in the anime.
I'm not gonna lie, all I can think of is the one meme where it makes like that really weird noise and then just hear the fart sound effect. You know what meme I'm talking about?
I think so.
It goes like bingo name up. I still laugh. I still giggle a little bit when I see it. Can't hit him with that big dick damage, huh? Alright. God, this is such a fucking hard fight.
So is this encounter number 23 you're on, or are you on 24?
It'll be 24 at the end. If I catch it.
I was going to say I could try to join you for 25, but...
I mean, yeah.
Well, you're,
if it's
I'm
20...
only on 1980.
If it's for 24, because I don't think... Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, because I'm the only one doing substantial amounts of damage.
So if you lose this, the next one will be 24.
Yeah, and that'll be the last one for the night, probably. If you get yours, you're going to probably finish up before me.
Probably. I'm getting up to 1980, and then I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick.
Alright.
For a few minutes.
And there goes Magmar. Oh no, he's hanging on by a freaking pube hair of health.
A freaking pube hair.
Yes, I'm pube. And never mind, because a sandstorm kicked up.
Rip.
Rest in peace, Magmar. We're down to 2 hearts.
1979, there it is. One more and then I'm using the bath.
But now the fire chicken has been hit.
The fire chicken.
Come on, just die.
Magmar is
Son
a
of
butt
a
head?
bitch.
What?
Yeah, he's got a big old butt on his head.
Does he really?
Yeah, he's got the like frontal lobe butt.
I never looked at the design enough to notice that.
Yeah, he's got a little butt on his face.
Interest.
Oh, thank you, God. Oh, you sunny day.
Is it in 1980? Nope. 1980 is not
Damn.
The Shining.
Okay. Okay. It'll be a long ass fight.
All right, sit tight. I will be back in like 5 minutes. Let me use the bathroom, and then we will finish this up.
Aquajet. It's not doing damage anymore. And max rockfall. God damn it. Down to 1 heart. Doing so good too. Frickin' doodah. Frickin' doodah. Oh, how you doing, Jake's viewers? How y'all hanging in there tonight? If y'all are feeling generous of any kind, stop on over to twitch.tv/the_captain_tornado. See me be beaten and battered by a ho-oh. I decided to use AI because I'm a trigger happy idiot. Yeah, seriously. I'm on the road to being affiliate, so if any I just need 2 more people to follow me and I could be under consideration. Would highly appreciate it. And Sacred Flame on Sumaril again. And of course it's burned, so there's a clock now. As if there wasn't one beforehand. Alright. This isn't going to be number 24, and I was so confident about it too. Yeah, super freaking effective, except it's not going to work. There you go. Thank you, Lampet. Inferno. Didn't attack. Pound. Cool. Look at that. We're dead. Und wir are dead. We are all so dead. Oh, there we go. Und Azumarill has died. Oy. Cool, I've blown out of the den. Do we get anything? No. I'll take Lampet. Yeah, I'll take Lampet with me. Why not? He's a pretty cool looking dude. He's a dude with tude. Well, I'm waiting for Jake. I guess I could just take a look at the shiny Pangoro and move around my shiny box. Yeah, move Rotom. Put him in this box. Actually, where's that orb beetle? Oh, Snapdragon. Oh, here are the other ones. I'm going to take you, my friend, and put you in the box where you belong. Plop. You know what? Let's move. Muerde is still technically a legit shiny, which I got. I don't mean, well, yeah, I got him through Pokemon Go, though. No, not Pokemon Go. Frickin'. I don't remember. I don't remember anymore, Chip. Alright, Pangoro. Let's take a look at this boy. Oh. Check summary. Shiny, that's pretty cool. Nice. Max layer. Likes to thrash about. Interesting. Alrighty. Cool. Now just waiting on Jake. Oh boy. And Jake has 5 viewers, and he's not even here. That's cool. Oh well. One day. One day I'll get where he is. One day. Rob the robot. Don't need that open. Don't need that open. Well, I guess since Jake's not here, I can take a moment to fix that. Because Mudsdale's kind of out of... is kind of up a little bit. Drag down. That's about where it should be. Lock that. Collapse that. And he's back.
I am back.
Look at that.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, I know. You finishing up your 20 and then calling it? Alright.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to go through one more adventure and see if I can get it. I did not catch it, by the way.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, no, it fucking was awful.
Did you lose or did you just?
No, we lost. We lost. We very much lost.
At the moment, you're like, I didn't catch it, and I'm like, oh, did you lose? Or and I'm like, wait, no, you didn't catch it. I had dumb.
Oh, man. I still got a shiny Pangoro tonight, so I mean, I can't be too upset.
Something.
Yeah, it's something. Except though, you know,
Me.
the last I've gotten, I think, yeah, 3 shinies from this exact raid. So I don't know. I would laugh my ass off if I actually got if I got the shiny Noctowl from this. And I would name him Peanut Butter. And I would love him very much.
Peanut butter.
Oh shit. Let's go with Jolteon. Oh, but then they get a Blaziken. Are you freaking kidding me?
Well, remember, are you the host?
No, I am not.
Okay, so how many people are in front of you?
1 person.
Okay, so at least you and that person in the first spot know it's Oh. The other 2 people might have no idea what they're getting, so they're just going with the strongest thing they see.
Oh.
If you were the host, you could be the only one. Remember, some people go into it with searching for something specific.
Yeah.
So most likely, if they chose a Blaziken, they have no idea what they're getting.
Alright, let's go. Come on, one more round. And it's Ditto. There's Ditto. Jiggling all about. Oh, that's nice.
Ditto. What did it transform into?
Berserker.
Ooh. Well, the Blaziken should be fine.
Hmm?
The Blaziken fire should be able to do some damage.
Yeah.
Do the damage. All right, 1985, not it. Could it be 1986?
Please let it be 1986. Because then I can make all sorts of movie references.
I would be so freaking happy if it was 1986. That would be so funny.
All right, big money.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
1986.
1986. The year of our Lord. I don't know whom our Lord is. Arceus? I don't fucking. And Sharpedo got 1 hit.
It wasn't. It's not Chernobyl.
Aw, sad face.
Let's see. Hey, if it's in 2 encounters, it's going to be Logoslav. Which that's kind of a dark reason, but it's...
Yeah, a little bit.
2 years after Chernobyl explosion, he killed himself.
Yeah.
1988, 87, or 1988, it'll be lucky. Let's see, 1987. Nope.
We need to get like
Can
Joe
I
in here.
actually get this sub 2000? That would be so freaking cool.
So when you get to 2048, that'll be the like full odds times 4, wouldn't it?
No.
Well, I thought it was best out of 512 for each like.
Eggs.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure normal odds with no boosts in this is 1 in 4,000 something. But with the shiny charm, I think it's 1 in 1,300 something.
Ugh.
Don't quote me on that.
So after tonight, you would have to do another 600 to make those 1,300 odds then. Over.
What?
You said 1,300 for base odds with the shiny charm.
I'm at 1,900.
Right. So if you get to 2,600, you'll have
I'll be
good odds.
double.
Yeah, double.
I'll be double. You were like 600 more, and you'll be at 1,300.
Listen, man, it's been a long day.
Well, it wasn't 1987.
Yeah, no dark,
So
no dark
no
fucking
Chernobyl
jokes
reference.
for you.
No Chernobyl.
Shit. Flying type, 100%. Got Morgan, myself, K Dizzle, and Oleana. Oleana. I'm a piranha.
I'm a piranha.
I'm a piranha. God. It's been ages since I've seen Finding Nemo. Okay, come on. Come on. Jam on. Let's go. Come on. Voodoo.
Oh.
Siglif. Fight. Ooh, Shadow Ball is super effective too. 80 versus 90.
1990? No. Okay, I gotta step out real quick. I got a text from somebody. I gotta do something very, very, very quickly. I will be like 1 minute. So hold
Alrighty.
up. Hold up, peeps.
Hold up. Wait. Hello again, Jake's audience. Alrighty, almost there for the night. Come on. Come on, Blaziken. Come on, boys. We can do this. Come on. Hit hard, hit big, hit heavy. Oh, come on. One more hit. It'll just be one round of combat.
Okay, that's taken care of.
Damn it.
Apologies about
Thought
that.
we could get that done in one round of combat.
Get what done in 1 round of combat?
This Siglif.
Oh. Last 10 encounters for the night,
Shadow Ball.
and the last 10 encounters of sub 2000. Could it be?
No, there we go.
End this night off on a high note. $1991.
I still can't believe Genesis got it on the first try. I'm still in shock about that. Not mad. Very
I
jealous.
called it. I called it.
I'm very jealous. Well, golly. I'm good without it.
Easy now.
Pardon me. Good without it. I have potato rolls. I'm gonna put that chicken on that sandwich. Get some provolone, maybe a little ranch dressing.
Ooh.
Oh man,
And
I can
good.
taste it now. Maybe throw in the micro for like 10 seconds just to warm everything up.
What, cold chicken?
Yeah, cold chicken.
Oh, I don't like cold chicken on sandwiches. I'd rather it be warm.
Let's
First,
see, which ground or ghost? Now we can deal with the ghost type. Oh, it's frost last.
1993. Not gonna lie, you're getting me hungry for a sandwich like that.
I know, right? I'm the king of like sandwiches. I talk about someone's like favorite kind of sandwich and they'll start wanting it and I'll be like, yes, my evil plan, 'tis working. Moo ha 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 ha.
It's actually kind of perfect. I mean, they're kind of larger pieces, but we have like a giant popcorn chicken pieces,
Ooh.
and I'm like, get a couple of them, put it on some cheese. I think we have ranch. I don't even know.
Dude, my dad told me something about buffalo chicken and okay, so last time he made buffalo chicken, he had out the ranch and I'm like, why do you have ranch out? What the hell? He was like, try it. And oh my god, like his mild buffalo sauce with ranch dressing, it makes it like taste sweet and it's like the best.
Hmm.
Like, and
I
you
don't know.
know me, like
I've never been a fan of like spicy things and using
it's not
ranch like
really.
that.
No, I guess it is a little bit spicy to like other people, but it's really good.
What,
Like,
does it make it spicier?
no, 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 no. The ranch makes it like sweet tasting.
Okay. I was gonna say I like the spiciness, so I'm like I don't want to get rid of that personally, but I can handle my heat very well when it comes to food.
I like cold buffalo chicken. Is that weird?
I don't know.
Because it like seeps into the actual chicken. So when you bite into it, all you're tasting for the first like few chews is just buffalo.
Yeah. I don't
So
know.
good.
Come on. We're on 1996. It wasn't it. I would be so happy if it was sub 2000. Come on, just give it to me.
Right, we're going into this last fight pretty confident. Got 3 hearts, more or less full health. We got 3 type advantages, I think. Maybe 2. I think we got this. I think we got this in the bag. In the proverbial bag.
1997.
And bam, big boss fight. Come on. I want the shiny. I want it.
I
I
want.
want it.
I
I
want it.
need it.
I need it.
I
I want it.
I want the shiny phoenix, please. Alright, fight. Thunderbolt. Super effective. Use it on that bitch. Hiya.
1998. Not it.
And the Berserker's going to Gmax. The one that has the biggest type disadvantage.
Could it be 1999? The last Pokemon encounter before 2000.
You gonna close your eyes for this one?
No.
Okay.
On 2000. Not 1999. Oh, no sub 2000. Could we get it before we end tonight, though? Before we end. As always, obviously you can't see, but the last encounter, I always shut my eyes. I'm gonna do the same. No different. Here we go.
Oh.
Eyes are shut. Listen for the sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
I hear the cry.
Aqua Jet. First attack.
Nope.
No.
No shiny.
Thunderbolt. There's a second. Come on, Berserker. You better have something good. And there goes Ancient Power. Come on.
No shiny.
Max Lightning. You better do some damage.
That
Nothing.
is 2,000 encounters. Lamp.
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 Well, in the meantime, I will just run into some random Pokemon and see if I find a wild shiny while I wait for you to finish up.
Yep. Thunderbolt. Hit him with it.
2,000 encounters.
Throw back
Did
at
not
it.
think I would reach this. Straight up.
For real.
But you know what? You gotta have the long hunt. Can't all be quick.
Yeah.
All my hunts that I've done in this game have been fairly quick. I've been pretty lucky. Oh well. Who knows? Maybe my shiny luck comes into place and I find a wild encounter shiny.
Maybe. There goes Blaziken. Down to 2 hearts. And we're not even halfway through chipping his health down.
2,000 shiny.
Berserker.
Jeez.
Well, since you're ending your stream, can you plug mine, please? Because I still need those 2 followers.
If you're not following him, go to Tyler's stream. He's 2 followers away.
I'm so close. It's not even funny.
Exclamation point Tyler in chat. It'll give you the link to his channel. Go there, follow him, help him out. Even though I'm pretty sure most of the people in my chat are following you too, but you know,
Yeah, I know.
go follow him if you're not. Help
On the
him
off
out.
chance.
Get him to the 50 followers so he can get the affiliate too.
And Ancient Power
We've
and
been working pretty hard to get this. Both been doing streams together.
since
I've
October.
had my own streams. He's had his own streams, but for the most part, we've been working together. Help him out. Tomorrow, though, we will be live doing
Lego.
Lego Star Wars again. At least episode 3. If we can get to episode 4, we will. If not, episode 3 will get done. So we'll be messing around with that.
Okay, Blaziken's back in the fight.
From me, on my end, I will be live again on Tuesday. Probably a bit earlier, I'm not sure, but doing Skylanders Giants again. Continuing on that. And then next Thursday, Friday-ish. Figure out from there.
Pardon me.
Chandelure.
Come on, one more solid hit. And we got encounter number 24 done.
If you guys are interested, I'm not sure how often I will really post or if I will remember for now.
Correct.
You can go to my Twitter, !Twitter. I'll be, if I have updates, that's where I'm going to try to put all the info. You might be streaming. What might you be streaming? I will try to put info on the Twitter if problems with streams or whatever. That way it is known if I was planning on, said I was streaming that day and something comes up.
Come on. A little tic-tac.
Little tic-tac.
Come on. Hit someone.
Ooh,
I don't care
Imaginators.
who.
Well, I don't want to watch Imaginators yet just because I never played through Imaginators, so I'm like, I want to find out when I get there myself, you know? So, nothing against you that I don't want to watch your stream, but just because I've never seen it, I want to play through it and experience it myself first
Come on,
before I
someone
watch
outspeed the fire chicken,
So,
please.
Nothing against you. I'd love to, after pretty much
Yes.
4 years, almost 5, experienced the game
24.
myself. So nothing against you, just that's my stance on that. So most Skylanders Spyro's Adventures, I believe, is one of the longer games. Giant is quick, and I think Trap Team was fairly quick. Swap Force was a bit longer, if I remember correctly, but I'm gonna get there. We'll get to Imaginators soon enough. Trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, who knows? I could get. Hopefully this week, maybe I'll get the affiliate. I have the followers. It just needs the average viewer count to get up there. Um, but once that gets there,
All right.
we'll be there.
Last roster call for the night. We got Ditto,
I'm
Siglif,
just doing the usual, checking
Frostlass,
the.
and nope. Oh,
Nope.
nope. I'm gonna take Frostlass though.
Go check Cobalion. Let's see. I always tend to do this right after I'm done. I'm like, let me search the
Box.
legendary dogs, or the Swords of Justice.
Yeah,
I'm
Swords
like,
of Justice.
if I just randomly find them and I don't have to go search for them, that would be so nice.
Yes, I'd like to keep a record for Ho-Oh. We got 24 encounters done this evening, or up to 24. I think we started like 17.
I think you were on 17, so like 5. That's not bad.
No, no, 5
I mean,
solid
considering it is
encounters.
a longer hunt, just because
Yeah.
it takes like 20 to 30 minutes ish just to do the raid.
Yeah, so I got 5 done in 3.5 hours. That's pretty good. Pretty
It's
good.
not bad. I mean, the quickest way you can do it is if you're on your own offline with bots, because you can turn animations off and blow right through it.
Yeah, but those things don't have
Alien,
brains.
are you shiny? Nope.
All right, I'm calling it here.
I'm gonna call it here too. So,
All right,
everybody,
y'all.
thank you for watching.
Yeah.
It's been fun chatting with everybody. If you are watching our VODs, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. If you're not
Check
already
out
followed, give us a follow at
yep.
Jponzo466 or the _ captain _ tornado at twitch.tv /. Check me out on my podcast with my host and fellow co-host, the Puppet Perspectives podcast. You can find that on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher or Castbox or wherever you listen to podcasts. Check us out. We've done a lot of music albums already, and still more to come in the next few weeks. Check back next week for the next Shiny stream, Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not followed, give us a follow. Jake, anything else to add?
Nope, I got nothing. Just if you're watching live, come out to the Lego Star Wars tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night at
Roughly
around
7 o'clock
roughly
time, more or
7.
less.
Yeah, around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. We'll be going through episode 3 and hopefully episode 4.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, I got nothing. So
I got nothing else.
I'm
I got nothing else to
gonna end
plug.
it off here.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Night, everyone. Get some sleep wherever you may be.